little song called Little Wing. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna get it. Get it. This is close. We gotta go. What we gotta do, Chadeo, is we're gonna get it through the clouds. Okay. We're gonna go this high, then we're gonna go that high, and then we're gonna hit the firmament. Maybe that's what we need to do. I'll be your wingman. Walking through the clouds with the circus mound running wild. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams and fairy tales. All she ever thinks about, it's riding in the wind. When I'm sad, she comes to me. 1,000 smiles she gives for free. Oh, it's alright now, oh, now it's alright. Take anything you want. Come on, just don't take it from me now. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Now Chadeo's walking in the clouds. Oh, now down in Colorado, that's where it's running wild. Oh, now with crazy weather, raining zebras and snowing moonbeams. Yeah, it's a fairy tale. It's all Chadeo ever thinks about, I know what he's thinking. Grill up that perfect, juicy little steak, not without a mistake. Oh, just to make it right. I chase it down with the nice cold broski, y'all. Suck it back with the big stogie on his chair. up, Shock? Let's bring this Hendrix down. What's going on? What's going on out there, Shock? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Got some wonderful people chilling out tonight. So glad you could all be here, you know? So glad you could be here.
What's up? Happy Monday, guys. Well, should not have had to take today off. I really wish I didn't take the whole day off. I went to the DMV earlier. I was in and out in 5 minutes. I shit you not. I walked in the door, checked in at like 1:38 my time, and I was out the door, done at 1:43. And I was just, oh, yeah, baby. I love it when that happens. Love it, love it, love it when, you know, you think something's going to take forever, and it's just like that. Easy peasy, in and out, beautiful. But it was nice taking the day off. I didn't get out of bed until noon. It was great. Great. But I did get out of bed, and it's to 100-degree weather again. So, dealing with right around the triple digits again today. Tomorrow's going to be cooler, so after work I will be mowing her lawn. Yay! Well, yeah, it's unpredictable, but they even said like the average, average people are in and out in a half an hour, and they said you were probably one of the quickest they've had in and out in a long time. I was like, thank goodness for that. But then I had to wait like another 15 minutes out in the sun for the Uber to come. But hey, it happens, man. Man, I was like, and I went all the way down to a different city to the DMV because the DMV in my city is up north, and it sucks. It's gross. People up there are nasty, and they're mean. So I went to lovely Parker, Colorado, to the DMV. And got everything taken care of I needed to. So I got home, 45 minutes ago. I said, you know what? Heck it. Let's go live early. Let's do this early and, see how long we go for. I may want to make food later. I don't know. I have ribs and I want to grill, but not when it's 100 degrees outside. That's just not worth it to me. What's up, Martin? How are you? Hey, Jules. Good to see you. Mojo. What's up, Robert? How are you? Thomas, Beer Reviews. How are you? Mr. Thomas, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Let me go here and do this. I'm going to do what I usually do and drop the link on Facebook to people before I put it out in public. So there's that. Boom, there's that one. Go to this one. Here. And we'll see if who all wants to come and hang out. But yep, it is always first come, first serve through friends on Facebook. And yes, I am still just above the clouds that the Lightning are facing the Avalanche in the finals. I didn't think it was going to happen this year, in all honesty. I didn't think the Lightning still had it in them. That's insane. 3 consecutive Stanley Cup finals in a row is unheard of. Hey, all spicy. What's up? What's up? How are ya? So I need to go hit people up on the Iggy too. So hit a couple folks up there. Not this guy. We got to.
That was like a fast, flight home, dude.
What?
I can't even hear you. The hell?
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
No, that was a fast flight home.
What do you mean?
Didn't you just do a plane ride?
Oh no, that's old footage from almost 2 years ago. I just put Axe singing a silly song over it.
That's funny.
But I may be going to Florida again in September.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh fuck.
I need to time it right. My dad has a few things he's doing that month, and then I have something I have to do with work middle of the month, so we're gonna time it right.
Nice.
So it'll be a lot
Give your stepmom a hug for me.
Oh yeah. I will.
You'd be surprised if you wouldn't gave her hugs all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
She's not a huggy, lovey. She's not a huggy person.
really. Well, she needs to change her attitude then.
You need to change your attitude, sir. Just kidding. No, I give her a hug when I first get there, and I give her a hug when I head out. Come
So,
home.
dude, I was gonna go home and make kung pao chicken and some fried rice, and I was like, "F it, dude. I'm gonna stop over here at this Thai restaurant and eat some soup."
Nice.
That's what I did. Called the kid and said, "Hey, put on some rice. I got rice going," and I'm like, "I'm just too tired."
Oh yeah, I get you.
How's that new barbecue doing?
Kicking ass, baby. It's awesome. I want to use it, but it's too freaking hot right now. The last few days it's been like 100 degrees. I'm like, I'm not going out there and going it's that hot.
Oh yeah, right. So you're 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
I think our high. I don't know if we hit our high. I think we did 57 degrees.
I would take that over this. That is perfect rolling weather in my book.
I mean, look at this. The wind blowing,
Nice.
clouds in the sky.
Mm.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I
I
could
need a nap. That's what I'm gonna do.
cool. Those ribs won't make it until Wednesday. I'm gonna make the ribs on Wednesday. Yeah.
Make some ribs on Wednesday.
Yeah. Between work and going to trivia.
How long are you gonna cook them?
Shit. I'll have to start searing them when I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
Heck it. I'll just do some searing with them and I don't know, wrap them in foil. I mean, they're pork butt ribs, so they're just long, thick ribs. But it's only 3 of them. I don't know how long.
It's slow and long, and
Yeah.
wrap them. Get them really just like where you can chew them off a bone.
Mm-hmm. I want them to fall right off the bone. That's what I'm looking for.
I don't know. My last ribs sucked so bad, dude. But I spent $40. I think $60 on them.
Yeah.
And they turned out horrible.
I may just slow cook them Wednesday. I may even just do that tomorrow. Just put them in the slow cooker, the crock pot with some sauce. I'll probably just do it that way. It's easier.
You done working? You're done working, aren't you?
I took today off because I thought the DMV was going to take for freaking ever, and it didn't. 5 freaking minutes.
You should have waited till next Monday to do it.
They're not open.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, my tabs are due like this month. So I only have a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my wife, I'm like, did you pay him? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
People up here don't even because they're expensive up here.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't. We voted like this high rail system tax not to be there, and the governor just said, whatever, we're gonna still tax you.
Yeah.
And it was like $500-600 for tabs for my car.
Jesus.
It's down to I want to say 3 something now.
I think it's like 600 for my neighbor's Jeep every fucking year, and I'm like, Jesus.
Really?
Christ. Yeah.
Dude, Colorado's the same, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we're. Only difference is we get the 100 degrees, and you guys just get nice 50s and 60-degree weather. Maybe in July you hit 80 a couple of times.
Yeah, well, this is weird June weather, man. It's been raining the whole month of June.
Oh, and the skies are smoky already. So I'm like, up, and so it begins. There goes goodbye blue sky.
Oh, so fires or what?
Fire in Flagstaff, and the wind's just blowing it right into Denver. Well, the Uber driver I picked up earlier, he picked me up from the DMV to home. He was like, I was out at the airport earlier, and it was like, no, they're north of the smoke line. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, that sucks.
Crazy. All right, man. I'm going home. I'm going to take a nap.
Okay.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, too.
Yep. Peace.
Peace out. And then there was me. Wonder where Joey is. Get your edible ass up here. Entertain us. He might be out with the kids. The weather's probably really nice there for him. He's probably out there with the kiddos. Hanging out, having a good time. And, yeah. It's too freaking hot to be outside for me. I can't do it. Picked up nice light beer, Dry Docks day board. You can't go wrong with the day board. Just nice and light, easy drinking. And that's some of the cheapest 6-packs around. They're still $9.99. They were $8.99, and then they raised the price of all the beers here. Ass hats. All right, well, I'm dropping the link. You guys know what it is. I'm the bouncer at the door. If I don't want you up today, I'm sorry, I won't bring you up. Or if I don't know you, I'm not going to bring you up. So them are the rules. I know you're here, Robert. There you go. God, it's 76 in my house. I'm a 77. Oh, it's 78 in my bedroom. Fuck me. Like, I couldn't even, like, head to bed last night till after midnight because it's still so warm down there. Even opening up my window didn't do shit because there's no breeze. But, yeah, so not a whole lot going on for me this week. Just working tomorrow through Friday, regular ass hours. Cut my mom's lawn tomorrow. May take her out to dinner on her birthday on Thursday. I may do that. I may just, tomorrow say, hey, let me take you out to dinner on Thursday. Let me know where you want to go, and we'll go. And we have, God damn it, Joey, you put too much shit in here. Yeah, I can't find it. Should be here. Whatever. I'll just bring him up. I can't find it. Joey hides all this shit. Oh, there it is.
Robert.
There we go. Right when I pulled you up, I found it, of course. How you doing? No.
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just hot. I'm so hot.
Me too. Yeah, it's up in the 90s today.
99? Yeah, it's 99 right now outside. And the airport's hit 101 earlier.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm good. At the bar. Give you an hour. All right, Rooster. There you go, Joey. I'll give you an hour. Fine, why not? But yeah, I'm excited for hockey that starts on Wednesday. And I'm going to suck ass at trivia because I'm going to be focused on a game over trivia. It sounds like Saturday, Thrash is going to come over for the hockey game. So we'll grill up some food. And then earlier in the day, Saturday, I will do beer. For me, it's going to be beer and a cigar pairing. People can bring a cigar, pipe tobacco, beer, spirits up, and hang out on Saturday. So that should be fun. Probably try to keep it around normal time, 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern. So, should be a lot of fun. And a week from Saturday is the member giveaway.
Oh, awesome.
Let's see. I don't know how to gift out members. I don't think I have that. I'm going to have to look and see how I can set that up. I know a lot of my friends have the option that people can gift out memberships. So I got to figure that out before the member giveaway, and I will probably give away 1 or 2 memberships. It's first come, first serve. You got to be quick at grabbing them. It's just weird how YouTube does it, because I know over Twitch there's a way you can do it that way, or you could say give this person a membership. So. But yeah, chilling, man, chilling. I almost went to a bar grill next to the DMV earlier, but I was like, no, I just want to get back home.
Yeah.
I spent enough money today. I spent $40 round trip on Uber to and from the DMV, and then it was like $20-something for me to renew, and then of course I pulled cash out earlier, thinking they'd only accept cash. Boy, was I wrong. Guy's like, "Oh, I'm the only one that can't take cash," and I'm like, "Well, shit." He's like, "Oh, you can send her over to her in a few minutes." I'm like, "No, just my card's fine. We'll just use the card." And I just wanted to get the hell. I just want to see how fast I could get out of there, and it was pretty much 5 minutes.
Wow, that's good timing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I came in there, I looked around, looked at the guy at the front desk. I was like, "What the hell?" He was like, "I've never seen this place so empty." He's like, "Oh, it'll fill up here in about 5 minutes. We have a lot of appointments coming up." I was like, "He's like, you timed it right. You're probably gonna get out of here in less than 10 minutes." I was like, "Yes!" And he was right. Like on the way, I looked at it, and I was like, "Wow, that was the quickest I've ever been here and out. That's perfect. Thank you very much." When I have to go and renew again, I think I'll just go in May before all the kids, because that was my big fear. I'm like, I'm going to be there for a while. All these 15, 16-year-olds are going to be doing a driving test and stuff. And I scheduled the right time. Yeah, the guy at the desk is like, "Man, it was brutal earlier. We were hit hard earlier." He's like, "It died out." He's like, "Yeah, it completely died out about 20 minutes ago." I was like, "Yes, 1:40 appointment worked out."
That's all.
But yeah, try to get Joey up here, but he's at the bar, probably having some wings.
Yeah.
Speaking of food, what food truck do we have tonight at the brewery? We have. I hate this fucking food truck.
The taco one. The taco
No,
one.
it's the one that's like called Big Stuff Food Truck. They were on some like food channel, Food Network, so they're on there, and their portions are freaking massive. It's like you order a burger, it's like big enough for 2 people. I'm like, that sucks. Mexican food is next Monday. Perfect.
Oh, cool.
And of course, July 4th, we're not meeting, I don't think. Yeah, probably not. And nothing on the schedule in July and August yet. Cool. All right. Well, fudge. I guess I'll get something small off their menu, maybe some fries or something. Have that for dinner. Smothered fries, those are always good. Now pick up a crowler from the brewery of something. Yeah. Maybe I don't know. The peach is not as good this year as it has been in years past. I don't know. I'll figure something out. What did I have last week? I was like, holy shit, I forgot. I'll figure it out when I get there. What beer I had last week? I was like, I want a crowler of this to take home. But excuse me, I don't think I have any beer at my mom's house.
Darn.
That's fine. I'm getting a beer delivery tomorrow, and they'll probably come before she snags me to cut her grass. I'll grab a couple of those cans and put them in her fridge, and when I'm done cutting grass, I can have a couple beers.
Yeah.
Hooray! Love when that happens.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I'll probably take her out Thursday for dinner. I don't know where she'd want to go. I have a feeling I think I know where she'll want to go, and it's just like almost all the way back to her work. And I'm like, I can't get off of work and get there over there that quick. So we'll see.
There he is.
Just here for Rupert. How are your wings, bud? How are your wings? I've been in I could always order wings and have them delivered to me at the brewery. I don't know. I don't like doing that. It's kind of a dick move in my book. If there's a food truck there and they see someone coming in, I just don't like ordering it elsewhere. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh man, I gotta shut my window. It's pouring. I'll be back.
All right, it's pouring. I want rain.
Yeah, pouring rain.
Gained 25 pounds in 2 weeks. This stuff got nowhere to go. Jesus, Joey. Talk to John Womack. He'll teach you how to. Never mind. Hazy skies over Colorado. This is where the smoke is coming from. Yes, it's coming from Flagstaff. I know.
Holy moly.
Smoky as hell out there. It's a thin layer, but still it's a lot of smoke. Oh yeah, you guys are getting a lot. Oh yeah, that's a lot of rain you're getting right now.
Oh, yeah.
How's Florida look? Huh? Rainy
Nice.
area. Hot. It's like 90. I think my dad said it's 92 and it feels like 103. And he's out in the store.
Dang.
He's like, when I get home, I'm gonna go dive in the pool. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get out there in September. Robert, well, you are there in 1998 with the connection. Tell Bezos he's an asshole. Okay. Dogecoin to the moon. Yeah, but you can't really use it for anything. So that's why all these people were like, oh, I got all this Dogecoin and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but not many places allow you to spend it. It's not seen as legitimate currency yet. It may never be. I don't have any of that crap. I had the option of getting a Bitcoin several years ago. I was just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Gotta close this software. It's messing up down below. It might be screwing my computer up. Buy Steam. Oh, never mind. Won't let me close it. That's lovely. Oh well. But yeah, just chilling, hanging out inside. But yeah, I'll probably make those wings tomorrow. Hell yeah. Or Wednesday. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna crock pot them. I'll look up a recipe how to crock pot wings. Marinate the wings probably overnight. Throw them in the crock pot with other sauce on top of it. It's just that thing's such a bitch to clean, but it's all good.
Finger looking good too.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. God, I didn't think it was gonna get this hot this quick, man. Would not have bought that new grill yet, but that's all good. It's sitting up there. It's ready for me on a cooler day. Should see Saturday's forecast. I think the high's like 92. So by the time Thrash comes over, it may be like 80, 88, which is fine. Let's see, Saturday, yep, 92. Any rain in the forecast? We can use some rain. Potentially next week.
Oh.
Yeah, tomorrow's high is 83.
Yeah,
so
Mike Carrier.
Do what? Hey, Mike, what up, buddy? How are you?
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not dying in Texas.
Oh yeah, it's definitely hot there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so my member giveaway on the wait a minute. On the 25th. I'll be giving away this on the 25th of this month. I'll be giving away a glass like this from my Teespring. Hey, Kimberly, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hot balls here, man. Oh, I know. I was talking to Chica in San Angelo. She's like, it's miserable. I can't wait to come up there. I'm like, why? We're like 100 degrees here, and the skies are covered in smoke. You know, yeah. Wish I had a swimming pool here, but then all the kids would be in it. It's just like rough, yucky.
Right.
Mm.
We have a a little kiddie pool here. It's one of the blow up ones. You want to come over and take a dip?
No, but I'm actually thinking of getting a kiddie pool. I'm not lying. That way I could get it, fill it up with water and put ice in it and just sit in it.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
My neighbors had one. I have pictures of me farting around in it, and they filled it up, and I ran out and bought a bunch of ice, dumped it in there, sat in it, and it's just like sitting in a pool with like a bunch of beer cans, full cans, just floating around in it. I just grab a can of beer, drink it in there. That was awesome. American that loves the two Ronnies. Now that's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Good to see you, Steve. Yeah. EB, Eclectic Beard, and Halix Girl are the guys that turned me on to the two Ronnies. Spicy, what's up, Phil?
I never
Cheers,
heard of them.
brother. It's on my channel. I have there's a few. Yeah, tomorrow I have an episode coming out tomorrow. I don't remember which one it is. All I know is I am recorded out till the end of the month, and on this piece of paper, I have 6 more videos I need to record this coming Saturday and Sunday, and then that means I get to start a whole new piece of paper of things to record, scheduling it out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Kind of want to get a whiteboard and put it on that wall over here and just have everything down on it. That'd be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of nice. I should do that.
Yeah.
Work it as usual.
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
What were you saying, Robert?
Kind of saying that everything Spicy said that he was working as usual.
Yeah, I took the day off. I should have worked from 7 until 1. And just I should have just taken a couple hours off, but I got days I need to take off by the end of the year, so that's why I called my dad after I was on the DMV. I'm like, well, would you be opposed to me coming down for like a week in September? And we figured out dates. Like, I'll probably have to Uber to his house when I get there the day I want to get there, because we'll be busy at that time. And so, no, Steve, I'm not. Actually, the school I work for is very close to a passport office, so I plan on one day at a lunch break going in there, getting everything filled out and set up, and getting a passport. And yeah, one day I would love to go to England, Scotland, Ireland, maybe Poland. I'd love to visit those places. It is definitely on my list of places to visit. I'd love to get back up to Canada, visit up there, don't need a passport for Alaska, but I'd love to get back to Alaska. Like, this time of the year in Alaska is beautiful. The weather's great. You're getting all the birds and stuff around. Oh, Alaska. I went there 6 years ago around July 4th. And it was incredible. I mean, it was chilly still where we were. It was like 60-ish degrees every day. It's going to be 98 here Wednesday. It is. I can't show my phone off. It is currently 99 here.
Holy moly!
Actually, that was 2,000 almost an hour ago. Let me refresh. Just hit the 100 degrees. Nope, still the same. This is going to be a long, hot, miserable summer. And
probably.
October, I'll start. Yeah, right. No, October, I'm going to have central air installed and my furnace replaced. Because those last few winters, I'm like, okay, this furnace is as old as I am, and if it's in the shape I am, it's not going to last much longer as a furnace. So, yeah. So, I mean, it still works fine. It's just it's getting a little sketchy with that. So, I'll be replacing those, and it's going to probably have to finance for 48 months and whatever. We are back. I need another burr. Need another beer.
Howdy, y'all. Can you hear me okay?
All right. I am back in action. I'm back. Yeah, I know. I feel bad. I keep missing Phil's Monday show, but hopefully I can make it sometime. Okay. Let's see. Let me pin the link. There we go. Yeah, I sent a bunch of people the link, but yeah, I'm going earlier today than normal, so it makes sense that not too many people can come up right now. I just figured, heck, I'm done. All the things I needed to get done today are done. Might as well do Monday Mingle a little early and see where the evening takes us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, oof. Yeah, I like how this glass came out great. It came out awesome.
So it is awesome.
Yeah, person who designed the logo, I sent him like $10 in PayPal. I was like, why'd you send me $10 in PayPal? I'm like, bro, you made you made one of my logos 4 years ago. I figured it's time for you to give you some royalties. He's like, oh, you didn't have to do that, but hey, thank you. Like, that's just what I do. I mean, I kick a few bucks to Franco's daughter here and there for the logo she created. So I think that's just the right thing to do. Someone creates you a logo, if you can, every once in a while, just flip them a few bucks
Right.
as a thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did sell, it was like a year ago, I did sell not a lot, but a decent amount of shirts with the logo she created on them, and I just gave her everything I made on it. So I think I gave her, last summer I think I'm like, here's $20 for all the sales from t-shirts and hoodies and whatnot with the logo you created on it. She's like, holy crap. I'm like, it's just, there you go, it's commission.
Right.
That's good beer. That is such a good beer.
I wish I could try it.
If I had a kegerator, I would probably get a keg of this beer. I like it that much. But I've got a lot of other things to do in my house before I can think about getting a kegerator. Number one is cleaning it.
Right.
To make
That's
space.
a lot of work.
I should be able to clear out, I don't know, 85% of the shit I have in my dining room. And yeah. Angie, hi, how are you? Good to see you. My Angie, twisted art lady. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, let me send a link.
There. You might want to pop up.
Yeah, okay, that was someone I just saw there on Facebook. Who else? Oh, this guy.
Okay, it stopped raining. I'm going to open up my window again. I'll be back.
Yeah, there you go. Let all the humidity in.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, she's not on. Okay.
No, sure. I just it's too noisy out there. Oh, well.
Okay.
Turn off again.
Angie, I am drinking. It's from a local brewery that they're slowly expanding now in Kansas. As long as here it is from Dry Dock Brewing Company, Aurora, Colorado. It's their Dayboard Lager. It's a light lager at 4.5. Can't ever read that.
Wow.
4.5 or 4.3%. They put the percent like on the can at the point at the bottom where it's starting to kind of crinkles a little bit. Like the shape is off. So we had some good beer, nice light beer, kind of cool down with. I went through all of the Keystone Lights I bought on Friday yesterday. I think I finished off that 15 pack. It was just like, woo.
Wow.
It's a tasty one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does, man. You've done it. Looks good.
All right. Yeah, the first Uber driver didn't say a damn word with me, and he had a Tesla. It was a Tesla Series 3. I think it was like the I don't know if that's the cheaper version of the Teslas or not, but it was nice, man. It was really nice.
Great shots in the chat.
Who?
Great shot. Mr. Great Shot.
Yeah, I know. I sent him the link. He's cooling off in the pool right now. I said he was lucky because it's 77 in my house, 99 outside, no pool in sight.
Mm.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Where's my cat?
I'd actually put some water in a freezer bag and freeze them for the cats, and I'd put them down on the floor. And they're just like rolling on them and laying on them earlier. And I'm like, oh, guys, I'm so sorry.
100%. Wow.
Yeah, it's about the same temperature here, Mr. Great Shot. And we have smoke in the air to boot. Like I looked outside real quick this morning. I'm like, ooh, it may rain. And then, opened up Google and went to the news page, and they said, it's not clouds, it's smoke. And I'm like, son of a bitch, here we go again. Nice seeing the blue sky while we can, but we don't really get much blue sky here in the summer because all the smoke likes to come here. Like we're not getting any smoke from New Mexico. It's just Arizona smoke. Oh, fan. This is my favorite fan. It's pink. Only color they had left. I said, all right, well, I don't care. Spray myself up a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's good. I could have used this at my friend's house Saturday when we were on their patio. It was so freaking hot, but it was nice. We had ribs over there. Oh, boneless ribs, and they're so good. Homemade macaroni salad. Awesome. We get to go back over to their house in August, so we'll have fun with that too.
They might have ribs again. You never know.
I'll have to probably take it over in August. Yeah, it's going to be just as hot.
Oh, man. I hate August. It's the hottest.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we've actually had a haboob roll through here from the Eastern Plains. Just all dirt just came up. It was, it was like the Dust Bowl. It's just, you could see it coming in. It's just like, uh-oh. Like when I was like walking home, from the bus from my old job, I could see it out there coming, and I literally closed my door, and then like a minute later, it hit. I was like, oh man. It was gross. Nasty.
Oh, man.
This guy has one of he's got my favorite introductions out of all the beer reviewers. We have DC's beer reviews.
What's going on, guys? What's happening?
What's up, man? I saw you on. I was like, he hasn't been up in a while, so.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute since I seen you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's happening, man? You doing all right, man?
Doing good. Took today off. Went to the DMV, and I was in and out in 5 minutes. Got home. I thought, screw it, let's go live early.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice light logger.
Especially that quick in and out time at the DMV. Oh yeah. God, I hate the DMV, boys.
I was dreading it, and they said, yeah, as soon as we started doing this reservation system, people are in and out in like an average of 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, depending on what you got to do, yeah.
I just had to renew real quick, and just confirmed all my information was still correct. Nothing's changed. Like bada bing, bada boom. Sign here. Have a nice day. They said, here's your paper ID. Your new one will be in the mail in the next 2 weeks. I said, perfect. So hopefully if I go to a brewery or somewhere, I don't run into somebody new who will ID me, because I'll pull out my old ID along with my paper ID. And I'm like,
well, don't go to the places you know.
yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Like I was at the grocery store, like, well, how are you going to handle it when I come in here in a few days with a hole in my ID?
Mm.
And they said, we'll still accept. We know you. We'll accept it. Just have your
Yeah.
paper ID with you just in case. I'm like, okay, I can do that.
Right. Yeah, because that's the one thing I had. One time I had a freaking old ID in my wallet, and I had I shouldn't say new, but recently new ID. And for some reason, I pulled out that old ID. It's like, I wasn't a place that I normally went to. It's like, I can't take this. This old. It's expired by I don't know. It was like 5 months at the time. And I was like, it was, I think it was less than that. It was like 2.5 months. But anyways, it was like, no, I can't do it. What do you mean? It's like, give me an old one. I look and it pull out the new one. It's like, then she started being like a Karen. It was like, why'd you hand me the old one? And the old one was right there, the first one on top. I was like, hey, just make it quick, hand it to you. It was like, I didn't think it was going to be a whole big ordeal over it.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna shred my old one as soon as the new one comes. I'll just use neighbor's shredder and just kind of shred it through and be done with it.
Cut up the tiny little pieces.
Mm-hmm. He's got a good shredder too. He keeps hitting credit cards in the mail, and he's just like, nope, I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't need the headache, man.
He's like,
no. Wow, I mean, with some people, they get in a lot of trouble with them cards, man. Yeah. God, they just, high electric bill, just charge it. Yeah, okay, wait till you see the interest rate on it.
That was me last year. Yeah, my credit card was almost maxed out. And then to refinance my house, the first thing I did when I got that money was just pay off the credit card fully and take it back down to zero.
God, man.
I'm like, damn, that was pretty much my air conditioning and new furnace money. Just gone like that. I was like,
yeah. Which reminds me, man, freaking, I don't know if I mentioned it, but this year, what was it? Like 3 months ago, man, my furnace started kicking, man. It was like, it wouldn't work some days. And there was a stretch where it was like 4 days where it didn't work at all. This was like almost like the end of March, which was kind of, I mean, terrible in a way, but since we're so close to spring, it wasn't that bad. So,
mine makes noises. It like goes thump, and then it kicks on. It's just like, oh yeah, it's been doing that a couple of years. But a buddy of mine used to do HVAC for a local school district. He's like, and we replaced the part. It's a lot better now, but it's still like, man, I got to replace it.
Yeah, because my furnace, I had to get that whole thing replaced, man. It just freaking died. And that was like $6,000 right there for the furnace.
Yeah, I'll have to confirm again with my neighbor. He has the same size townhouse I do. He just got central air installed last month and a new furnace. I think he said like total like for everything it was like $8,500. I'm like, okay, I can finance that for 4 years. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
a couple hundred a month or something like that. Yeah.
right. Yeah, which reminds me, freaking, when they came in to work on the furnace, man, freaking, I knew it was working. I mean, I never had to use it. I'm talking about the air. And, you know, during the winter, I never needed to use it. But I knew it worked because of the summer and the early fall. I had to use it because you had them hot days. And I knew it was working fine. But when they came in to work on the furnace and replaced it, we finally got some hot days. And I'm talking maybe like late May. And I go to turn on the AC and nothing. And I was like, man, what the hell they do, man? They disconnected the AC, man. It's like, what the fuck's going on here? And I'm still trying to get these guys out here to fix it, man. And not tomorrow, but was it Wednesday? We're supposed to get 90 degrees out here. And they're talking about it's supposed to feel like 110. And it was like, dude, I got to get this thing fixed quick, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have central air, and it's 99. 3 days in a row, we've been 99.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we're cooling off tomorrow. Thank goodness we're cooling off a little bit tomorrow to like 80, 82. But
Oh, so I'm getting your heat.
you're gonna feel my pain shortly. It's 77 in my house right now. I have a portable air conditioner, just can't keep up with it. I mean, I feel the air hitting me, and I feel the cool air hitting me, but it's just like once I get up and move from here and go to my kitchen, it's like it's hell. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to throw my chocolate bars from England in the freezer just to save them.
Yeah. I generally get Reese cups, and that's what I do with my Reese cups is throw them in the freezer.
Yeah, it's so good. I have chocolate from England sitting on my counter. A buddy of mine in England sent me a gift package.
Yeah. But I
had the Jaffa cakes.
I know what I'll be doing Wednesday as soon as I get home from work, man. I'm going down in the basement.
Yeah, I had the Jaffa cakes yesterday. I recorded that. That comes out the end of the month. They were so freaking good. I was like, holy shit. They're so tasty, the Jaffa cakes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did, what was it, Moose Drool by the was it Guy Brewing Company. Did that Saturday. And I'm going to be doing another one by the Big Sky Brewing Company Wednesday. I forget which one it is, but I got a variety pack.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 more beers left. So I'm going to be doing one of them 3. So
I think Big Sky's out of Montana. It's like Missoula, Montana.
That's Montana. That's what it says on the box.
Yep. Big Sky's good.
Yeah, that Moose Drill, I had no problem with it. It was actually a pretty tasty beer.
Mm-hmm. What's the one I hate out of Montana? Montucky? I see the Montucky here all everywhere, and I'm like, these are horrible.
Oh, I haven't seen them yet.
They taste like they're basically like Bud Light and Budweiser. Hola, Mr. Shark, how are you? You still working, buddy, or do you want to come up? I haven't hung out with you, Shark, in a while, man. I miss you, brother. Luke John, what's up, Luke? How are you, Miss Maggie?
I thought that was you, Rob. What's going on, Rob?
Man, I think I'm getting an echo from you, BC.
Oh, for me? Yeah.
I don't know how hard it'd be to throw your headphones on. That's usually like that solves the issue like that.
Not me. Fulton's here.
Oh my gosh. I'm going through this like water. Oops.
Wow. It's
fine. That just means I'll go to the brewery and save money because I'll go in there buzzed already. I'm like, I just want like one.
wow.
That's all I always do. If I know I'm going to a brewery and I know they're expensive, I'm like, I'm going to get a good buzz on cheaper beer before I go in there and have like 1, maybe 2 and call it.
Right.
There you go.
That's what reminds me of when I used to go to the club, man. I used to get a few drinks in me because you know how expensive them beers can get there at the club, man. I was like, man, fuck that, man. But I'll be back. I got to kind of do something, and I'll be right back with the headphones.
We're good. Yeah, my buddy used to DJ pretty frequently in the clubs until his promoters deemed him as too old because he hit 40.
Wow.
But I'd always meet him at his house before, which is basically in between here and downtown Denver. And we just throw back a few shots, have a couple beers. All right, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling it, man. Let's go. He'd get up there in a DJ booth and just throw down like just awesome house music sets, just 6 sets. And the more high or drunk he was, the better the sets were. And there was this one time I'm like, and he records all of them, and I knew he recorded it. And as soon as he finished the set, I said, I need a copy of that set quick. So I've got some of his old DJ sets on my phone. But man, it was insane. Like that one time, he was allocated an hour, and the DJ came up after him and said, "No, you keep going, buddy. You keep going. That's okay. I'll just do a shorter set." And my buddy finally ended it after like an hour and a half. The other guy came up for, I think, went up for like 45 minutes, but it was like, man, that was just awesome. Like he had more people up in this smaller area, like the smaller, where like local DJs are, than the mainstream DJ downstairs. Like there were more people up in that little room than there were on the floor downstairs. I told him, I was like, dude, you brought every freaking buddy up here from downstairs. He's like, seriously? I was like, yeah. It felt like it got pretty crowded up here. So I was like, yeah, man. I was like, damn. He's like, hell yeah. And the DJs who were downstairs, I liked them a lot. Like I was popping out there listening to them for a few minutes and then going back into where he was. But I mean, I was like, dude, you killed it, man. But yeah, I really don't have any more. I don't have any club connections anymore. All of my friends who DJ'd are now over 40 and deemed too old by the promoters, which just pisses me off. It's like, really? Like, you cut them off, man. They're like, all of them are in like their heydays of their DJing career, and their promoters like, no, I'm gonna go with younger. I'm looking at 20-year-olds and shit. I'm like, fuck off. These guys were a lot of money, and they had popularity locally, and just promoters said, nope, you guys are done. One of the guys, he still does it. Every 4 to 6 months, he still gets slots in the clubs because he's basically on his own like label and everything. He just basically contacts who he has to contact to get a slot. I think he's going live this week, and I'm gonna have to miss it. But put him to record it and send it to me if he can. He said he'll try to do that, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, it got me thinking, talking about these DJs saying that they've got like a certain amount of time, But it got me thinking. It was like you got these bands out there. Yes, I get you got your one-hit wonders. Okay, fine. One-hit song, that's it. That's what they remember for. But then you get these other bands, and it's like, man, they just keep going on forever, man. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's like,
yeah, my buddy started in the late 90s. He was right out of high school. Like I don't even think when he first started, when he went to his first club, the Spin, he was 20. He couldn't drink.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He did it for about 20 years. I think his last set at the club was 4 years ago. And it's just like, damn, miss those days. No, he like 2 years ago, when everything was shut down, he'd go live on Facebook and throw down on Facebook. And he has a really nice setup, but he hasn't done it in a couple of years. I'm like, dude, you got to get at it again this summer, man. He's like, nobody would come watch me. Nobody would come watch me on Facebook. I'm like, try Twitch, but you'll have to delete the VOD as soon as you're done there. Finish your set. You have to delete what Twitch recorded so you don't get any copyright issues. YouTube would shut him down. That's the issue of doing stuff like that on YouTube. But Twitch at least lets you go through, and they give you, I think, like an hour after you're done to remove it before they come after you. I'm like, yeah, YouTube just needs to kind of calm down a little bit with stuff like that. Let a DJ spin. So he's playing copyright songs. If they're not monetizing the stream, then don't go after them. They're not making money off of it. You are.
Yeah. Which is something I don't get. In a way, if you're playing music, ain't you in a way kind of promoting that band on your channel in a way?
Well, I mean, to an extent. I mean, smaller bands and stuff. Yeah, I've seen people getting nicked for like smaller bands or maybe bands that were huge at one point because the label's still like, nope, we control the money. It's just like, man, they're promoting it, but like these huge bands, like AC/DC and whatnot. Yeah, I understand. Don't play that stuff. Metallica don't even play two notes of a Metallica song on YouTube.
Remember that business
Lars,
with them and what was that
Napster?
Napster?
Yeah,
Yeah, Metallica
Nightly
Napster. Yeah.
Yeah, Napster was back in the time when everybody had dial-up. So you're like, I'm going to download this song. It's going to take about an hour for a 3-minute song.
Yeah, I was about to say 3 hours or something. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh,
Then
that
you had to
was
hear that funky music or that funky dial-up tone,
uh-huh.
or however.
Yeah. Oh yeah, good times.
Man, the struggles were real back then, man.
Right. I didn't care, man. We didn't care. We were having fun. We didn't care.
Yeah. I mean, we
Now,
didn't know any better at the time, man. That was the height of technology at the time.
nowadays, kids like complain because a song takes 30 seconds to download. I'm like, you have no idea. You have no
Yeah, I
freaking idea.
know.
No idea. But now it's like a song takes
That,
it takes 3 minutes to download a song. Done. All right. Well, start the download. I don't know. Go wash a couple dishes. Come back, and there we go. Put it on my phone.
yeah.
Back then, it's
Man,
like, all
heaven
right.
forbid that they had to go down to the record store and actually pick it up there, man. God. Yes, I've actually done that. Got CDs, tapes, and records at the record shop back in the day when they actually had them.
Yeah, we still have a music store, and they're still doing really good. They
You
downsized.
know,
They had a huge thing for years, and they downsized
yeah,
to a smaller, little unit in the same shopping center. But it's like, man, they're still around. You can
yeah,
still go in there and get concert tickets, and they have, they can waive some of the fees, not all of them. Some of the fees they can waive since you're going in person to get them.
yeah,
That's still cool to see.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's another thing I miss is going to get concert tickets, man. God,
Now it's like 3 clicks. It's like, oh, I guess I got yeah, it's on my phone. Okay.
yeah,
Those physical concert tickets were the best.
yeah. I remember when they had to sleep overnight at the place where they sold them to get the tickets.
Yep. Yeah, crazy. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, man down. Oh, oof. All right. I'll at least have one more beer, if not two more. We're an hour in. Yeah, we're good. We are good, and oh yeah.
I love that sound.
Yeah, I was like, do I need to buy beer today? And I was like, no. Then I went to my bank and a liquor store. I was like, literally right there. I was like, well, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I'm here. So hey.
I need to take a few days off soon, not drinking, which basically means you won't see me on panels. That's the only way I can go without drinking is not on a panel.
Yeah. You know, that's the one thing. Like, I've got so many beers in my. I think I mentioned it before, but I got like miscellaneous beers for pre-release shows, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna have to take a day and just start drinking these one day, man. Just to get it out of the fridge to make some room, man. God.
I mean,
Which is a nice thing because I bought that variety pack. I only get 3 beers a piece of each. There's 4 styles, which means if I want to keep drinking, I gotta get the beers from that top shelf from my miscellaneous shows, and they help get rid of it, which works out perfect.
right? I mean, my cellar is getting kind of thin, but I've got several BCSs in there,
Oh, nice.
and then I have right there, what finger? Right there, you can see one of the Dragon's Milks, some other miscellaneous beers, and then the lower
Do I
shelf.
see Goose Island? Or no, Bourbon County?
Yeah, those were Bourbon County. Most of those were Bourbon County. And lower shelf, I have a crap ton of Founders mixed up with others.
Okay.
I have a Tank 7 in there from Boulevard, some Dry Dock Imperial Stout, something from I got a Yeti in there. Was
Boulevard's
it Expedition Stout from last year's in there? A Dragon's Milk from last year. Bunch of. I still have some Mackinac Fudges down there from like 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I'm down to like 3 or 4, and I'm like, oh, nope, very, very, very special occasions. I mean, I have a KBS, just the base, sitting right next to my little beer tap out in the open up here. I'm like, yeah, I could just let you sit there. But yeah, so I want to put more in the cellar. I'm getting some beer from Virginia. From Moonstar, some whiskey. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it should be getting, I don't know. Todd's gotten kind of slow at shipping up, but I'm getting a bottle of whiskey from 21090. So
that ain't bad.
I won the, what was it, KO Distilleries double rye, single barrel, something like that.
Nice.
It's 100 proof, and the bottle, like if it's full, the bottle was I think like $75. So I'm like, all right, well I'm getting $68 or so worth of bourbon because there's a couple of drams that were already drank from it. But I'm like, that's awesome, more bourbon, baby.
Colin.
What's up, buddy? Come on up if you want. The link's up top. Hell yeah, man. Let's go. Yeah, Lone Star sent me some beers. And I did try some old Humble that I won several months ago from 21090. And that was good. I may have to contact Humble and buy a bottle from him, which really is not that expensive. I think it would be like $40-$50 with shipping.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I don't really get into whiskey very often. That's why it's like that bottle I won from 21090. I'm probably going to have that for several years.
Yeah, I mean, I like vodka myself, but I do enjoy a good bourbon though.
Yeah, I've got some. I think I have Svedka. Yeah, Svedka vodka right now to mix with.
Okay. No, I got Absolute vodka sitting on my counter
Okay, that's
right
good
now.
stuff. Yeah, for mixing, that's really good stuff. I don't have anything to mix with. Next time I go to the grocery store, I'll pick up some juice or something to mix it with, or even get some ginger beer.
Orange juice.
Make mules.
Orange juice. OJ.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah, I'll make some screwdrivers, get some OJ. But I really want to start. I want to start making more Moscow mules. I love that stuff. Those are good. You get that ginger beer bite and that vodka taste together with a little bit of lime juice on it. Perfect. They're so good. Man. What's up, Bram Hall? How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, buddy. Just hanging out and having a couple drinks.
Yeah, well,
Probably for another hour and a half or so. We'll see. Just chillaxing, and normally I'd just be starting now. So,
Yeah. You know, that's the thing, man. With me, it was like, well, I don't know about the time difference, but
an hour,
like,
2 hours.
okay.
Michigan, I think.
So it's like, yeah, so it's like 6 o'clock right now for me.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock here.
Okay.
I usually start at 6 o'clock Eastern and go until about 7:45 Eastern.
Okay. Yeah. Now, see, generally when I get home, it depends. It's like between noon and 1 here. So, like, I don't know. If I'm doing if I'm recording for my channel on my beer show, if I get home by 1, you can probably figure I'm recording my video between 2 and 3. So that's about, that's about usually when I start. Yeah. I got to edit the video and post the video, and then that's it. So, anyway.
Luke John, I absolutely love 450 North. They're a great brewery. Out of southern Indiana. They're phenomenal. They're up there. Drecker's up there. Weldworks is up there for those style, like those heavily fruited sours. Those are great, man. So yeah, but John, you're in for a lovely treat with the 450 North for sure. I have in my fridge. I have a collaboration between 450 North and Drecker that sometime soon. I got to get onto it soon. Those heavily fruited sours don't really sit well for a while, so I got to get on that beer soon and review it.
Yeah, it's like IPAs. Yeah, you don't want to be
IPA's got about 6 months. Same with those. Wow, $17 per can. Damn, I could. That's a lot. They're $10 a can around here. Like a four pack is like $40. I'm like, I'll just do a single every once in a while for a nice treat. But even at 17, and you've never had anything like it before, it's going to be worth it. You're gonna sip on it and go, okay, it was a little spendy, a little pricey, but I got to try it, and that was absolutely worth the $17. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you review that, bud. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of bourbon, we got bourbon. Hey,
how's everybody doing?
All right.
I'm doing pretty good.
I can't complain. I got in and out of the DMV today in 5 minutes.
Awesome.
I've never had that happen before. The guy's like, "Oh yeah, go over there to window 9." I'm like, "You want me to sit down and wait for them to call me?" He's like, "No, he's open. Go to window 9." Went to window 9, did all the shit with him I had to do. And he's like, "All right, go sit down and then they'll call you up to take your picture." And it was like 5 freaking minutes. I'm like,
Damn.
on effing real.
Well, I'm sitting here on a bourbon channel with a Pepsi shirt, drinking beer. So
Yeah.
Check it out. Check it out, Chadeo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Fulton.
Is that Buddy?
Fulton's waiting in the
That's
basement.
Buddy Christ.
Oh hell yeah!
Fulton's in the basement, Chadeo.
I got it was Dorito. I got him. Is that
All right.
Is that live streaming right now on your channel?
No, it's just printing.
Okay, I thought you were gonna live stream it.
I was going to, but I'm waiting for some filament. So I'm waiting for filament. It's supposed to get here tonight. So I gotta switch out. I got a little bit of white left on like 2 rolls, and I gotta switch those out to get that through.
Yeah, I
This
love
roll's
watching that.
almost done. This is a day and this print's a day and 13 hours.
For the Buddy Christ. Damn.
Yep.
I thought it was more like 18 hours, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, so did I.
I am so sorry.
That's all good. Till I reset the program, and then I could have made it a little bit less on the. I could have went down to 20% or 18%, but I didn't. I like 25% as far as the thickness, or not the thickness, but the infill.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like I said, Franco's birthday is I don't know, a month and a half away, so it's not like we have to like rush it.
Yeah, no, it'll be done soon. It'll be done by tomorrow.
Nice.
I finished up this one too for Mojo's wife. Check this out.
Which one? Hold on. You're clicking on it. All right. Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's. I was taking some pictures of it. You can see that I was trying to make it do the.
Yeah. So that's for Mojo.
For Mojo's wife, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's done with the bone material, the bone colored material. So that I have, but I wanted to do Buddy Christ white because I want the robe. I don't want to. I want to clear the robe. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
I want the detail on the face and the hands all painted, as well as the chest. But the robe, I don't want to get any. There's so many gaps
I know.
Like, look at, there's so many spaces and gaps.
Jeez, yeah.
You know, that it's really, really. I mean, sanding. I could do sanding on this one. Like somebody said, well, why don't you sand it? Okay, well, why don't I sand all those little gaps, all those little tiny? You know how much that thing's gonna be after I'm done sanding it, and then the white goes in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill it in the wallet for sure.
Well, no, if I had to sand it like that, bro,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel it in the fucking A. You're gonna feel it in the wallet, dude. Because I would probably clear it with some UV resin as well after I sanded the first time. Then clear it with some UV resin, and then sand on that UV resin to fill any and all little gaps and get it perfect. Because almost like doing Bondo on a car, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know, Bondo's expensive, bro. We're doing it right.
Yeah. I was hoping to keep it at the original. I was hoping to keep it right around the original quoted price, but if it's a little more, man,
No, dude. I'm trying to keep it around that price.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. If I would have went this, dude. Right.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Good to see you. Chadeo, Robert, PC, Bourbon, Dorito. Good to see you guys.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. Got
with the UV and the paint.
Nice.
No,
yeah, I like this one, Dorito.
Oh no, yeah.
I have to. There's no more. There's no more glow in the dark, buddy. Christ, right now.
I know. My bad. All right, Fulton. I got you for a few minutes. What's up, man?
Hey, Jody. I talked to you last night.
How's it going? Yep. Talked to Fulton last night.
Oh, I'm
busy. Well, everyone seeing Jurassic Park, and they're telling me it's horrible. So, yippee.
I could have told you that, Fulton, but that's okay. I mean, there's like 65 Jurassic Park movies out there now. Of course, they're not going to be as good as the original. I mean, I saw the original. I think I saw Lost World, and after Lost World, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. After the second one. And that was way back in the 90s. I'm like, no, I'm good with this.
Speaking of
One of the
original,
guys. Yeah, I've seen it.
I went to the.
They
Sorry.
They came in and they had their phone because they were locking the doors on Friday night, actually Thursday night, this Friday, and there's like glass all over the door where you walk in. So they stole the phone at the door.
I scored on my Hot Wheels hunt today, dude. I found one of those. Lex Tech sent my son a lowrider, and I actually found they just came out with this series out here. So it's the same one that he sent my kiddos. So I got one. And then got one of the Dodges, the old Chargers, but it's all lifted and stuff. Got that for the collection. But check this out, dude. We're talking originals. Look at this.
Damn.
Ooh,
yeah. Oh.
It's the original Enterprise.
Oh, the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
So that's a good collector right there.
Where did you find that one?
At the store.
Dorito.
At the grocery store.
We're about.
And then Kit in Super Pursuit mode.
Yeah, man. Where'd you find that?
Over at the grocery store at the Ralph's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they stock up the Hot Wheels, and I go and I get my son. If I get one, I get my son two. So if I got 4 of them, he's got 8. I got him 8. So he gets his collection. You know, he gets a Hot Wheel a day. He does his ABC mouse and stuff. And after he does his ABC mouse every day, then he gets a Hot Wheel for doing his ABC mouse and getting it done right.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So.
Does he open them?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah, no, I open all the Hot Wheels, and he gets those, and then the ones that I'm collecting, ultimately, that's his collection. I probably got about 200 now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got.
I'm gonna look
up there.
I got several containers like this.
I'm definitely going to look for that Enterprise.
And there's like
Definitely. I've
25
never seen it.
There's like 25
Yeah.
a box in these. I got several of these containers full. This is one that's not completely full yet.
Yeah,
That's why
That's
I'm
awesome.
But I fill them up and then set them aside. And they're all the
Right.
cool ones. You know, I get all the cool stuff like this. Old surfboard one, surfing one. And then I got a gasser, some gassers. I got like a V8 Chevy Love pickup truck. I don't know if
Nice.
any of you guys remember. I from my age, there was a Chevy Love truck out there that was blown and ran on nitrous called Love Potion, and it was a magazine car. It was this mean ass Chevy Love that just destroyed about anything on the road. And I've never been a major Chevy fan, but this truck was wicked.
Do you
That's
collect
the
them
engine.
in
Going out of the
series?
middle.
Huh?
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I was
Or-
going to say, do you collect them in series, or do you have a set of them?
If the series that I like comes up, if there's a series that I like, of course.
Okay.
Of course, yeah, without any hesitation. But it's really kind of harder to find a series for the most part, unless you got a few different haunts you go to, and you got to be willing to dig through the barrels.
I was going to say, that's where the money comes in, though. That's where the value comes in on a lot of those. Either you have one that's like really hard to get from a series, or you have the whole series.
Yeah. Well, there's another example. I have a land speeder, and I also got the Flintstones car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people want the Flintstones car. Like, I got all the Batman stuff, like all this sort of stuff like this. These are a dime a dozen, dude.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
they are. Yeah, those are.
You know,
Yeah.
the Bat gliders and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're starting to come out with a couple new ones. The new Batmobile that is like a cartoon version of the original Batmobile. That one's going to be one to hold on to because they just came out with those.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, you got to just keep your eye out for those, like, rarer ones.
Hot Wheels are always going to be around, bro.
You know? Well, my dad said the same thing about starting lineups, and he has a whole attic full of those pieces of shit.
The ones to find are the red line ones, dude. The ones that got the red lines on the wheels. Those are the ones that are worth the cash, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then the old school dragsters. Like I'd like to get my hands on the Mongoose funny car, which is the old Hot Wheel one that had the pop top funny car body on it. And
Yeah. Guys, I'm getting that last Tito because all those kids are in there.
well, I got like the Mother's Wax. You know, the Mother's Wax. It was like the certain year edition, and it came with a bottle.
Bye, Fulton. Have a good day.
See you, Fulton.
Bye, Fulton.
But it came with Mother's Wax and a Hot Wheel, and I still have that whole thing, the container too.
Oh.
BC left. We're not done yet, BC.
BC's beer reviews.
BC, we're not done yet, bud.
Hi, Kathy.
Kathy, hey, how are ya? Come up if you want. I miss you, Kathy. I haven't seen you for a little while. Miss ya.
I'm gonna get ready in a minute and go play some.
I just got back from work about 40 minutes ago, and I just says, you know what? Just boom. Just sat down and said, I'm going to have a beer. I've been out there it's been 90 odd today out in Virginia, and it's just like rough. Sweating like a wild boar, you know. But no.
Wild boar like that.
Yeah, exactly. Now in the AC, just having a cold beer, and you know what? That's good enough. I was going to cook something, but I said, you know what? I've eaten already, but you know, maybe I'll have some later on. But man, I'm glad to get back into the AC. It was rough.
What's that? I don't have that here. It's almost 70 degrees.
Well, mine ain't the flipping ain't the best either, Chadeo, to be honest with you.
What happened?
I mean, outside, bam, right now. No, thank you.
Yeah, we weren't that high today, but
it's bad, and it's 99. It's smoky. It's bad here. We're good smoke from Arizona.
I got a great farmer's tan. You know, man, it's
oh yeah, look at mine, baby. Ooh, I got the same thing.
You know what's really good about Miller Lite though?
Oh, I love it.
With that.
Yeah, if you're thirsty, it's one of the closest things to water you can get with and still get alcohol.
Yeah.
So is this beer from Dry Dock? It's the Dayboard Lager. It's 110 calories, 4.5%. Nice, light, easy thinking, easy drinking.
Yeah. Bourbon, I always drink Miller Lite. You know, it's very rare you'll see me on here with anything else. Saying that last night at a I joined Chadeo at Keystone.
Oh yeah, I have 2, 3. I have 4 cases stacked over there. I bought cases of Miller Lite.
Let's not go there anymore with that word. Not with Kathy Bates around, damn it. We will not be misconstruing that word whatsoever with Miss Kathy Bates around.
No. But Kathy, come hang out.
Oh, yeah, okay, when he said boar.
Gamer,
he said boar. He said boar.
Oh.
But
I said boar.
No, we don't. Nope. Hold on here. I got this. Hold on a second.
I missed where we're at with things. I saw Kathy's comment. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh man.
I have seen a few wild horses in their natural habitat.
No. Not in this garage.
Oh man. Too funny. No, these things are going down cold, but I can't keep them too long on the table here because they start to go lukewarm. You know what I mean? Little beer these days has to be well chilled for me.
Especially the late lagers.
Koozie.
The days of lukewarm Guinness are over. No more lukewarm Guinness.
I mean, that's like I'm going through these pretty dang quick because it's like, man, I poured in the glass. So it's like the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
78 degrees in my house. Gotta drink it fast.
Bourbon, I've seen you guys a couple of nights on there. I follow your channel on there playing some music a few nights, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh,
yeah. Good stuff, man.
I've stopped playing during my normal show, and so now I only play in the after party. I just don't monetize.
I'm just messing with you, Kathy.
Right. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Yeah, just a few songs there. You can't beat it. You know, just sitting with a little guitar.
Claims every single time.
All I got to say to that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You know, just for doing it like acoustic yourself on your live show, it's crazy.
It's not a strike; it's a claim. So I have to share the profit, the intellectual property, rights. But yeah, if you sing it yourself, if you're doing a cover, they can't strike you. But what I do, because it's my performance, but it's their song,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I put something out. It was probably about a year ago. It was a song that I sang one time. Was called "A Working Man" by Rita McNeil. It's a Canadian singer, and it was taken off, and it was just me, sitting in my kitchen and playing the song, and they wouldn't upload it or anything. I was going, "What the heck?" It was one of my. Hey Tom, what's up?
You sang it too good.
Oh, what's up, buddy? How are you?
I still think you should do Piano Man. I think
that's
you should try Piano Man.
That's
and
great.
Just do an acoustic version of it. Go to town.
I used to play that song on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play that, and I used to play. I could learn it again, but I used to play that. I used to play a lot of Elton John, like your song on the guitar. It sounds really freaking good if you do it.
That's a great song. I love that one. Let me grab a beer, guys. 2 seconds.
Well, if you're going to be on for a while, cool. But I got to get off. It's time to hang out with the kiddos, play some video games for a little while.
Okay. All righty. I'll be on
quality time in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Yay! Cheers. I'm quality.
Wait till you see the sloths, dude. They're almost done with, dude.
I can't wait, man.
Dude, there's some shit. There's some stuff my wife's doing. This is her second weekend. She's got into this one piece she's been painting, dude. She finished up Kathy's stuff last week and then started on this other piece and went and painted this whole weekend on it. And it's badass, dude. Badass. She's still got a lot more. She's not even halfway done. Put it that way. There's not going to be that much detail on it. So, bye, Kathy.
Awesome.
Glad you enjoyed your stuff. Even though you gave it all away, glad you enjoyed it.
It's hot.
Gee, I did her a mask and a dragon as well. And she's like, mine already. Oh, yeah, that piece, yes. Of course, Kathy. But they could be another one made. Just not exactly like that one.
That's nice.
Good boy, Bailey. I know you're hot.
Kathy got one too, but she gave it to her son.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Here you go, Billy. Oh, this is cool. Here you go, Billy. Hey, Billy, here's a box for you, too, by the way. Hey, Billy. There you go. Love you, Kathy. Nope. Nope.
I'll tell you what.
Nope. Mine ready.
I've got a Bailey on my lap.
Talk to you guys later.
All right,
Doritos. Later, bro. I'll tell you what. Bourbon, you're correct. These Miller, they do go down like water, especially after.
So does this light lager. Like I said, 4.3 or 4.5%. It's just the way it is on the.
What are you on today, Chadeo?
It's Dry Docks light lager.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's
Is it
phenomenal. It's my favorite light lager. Like from the first time they released it last year, and the first time I cracked one open and started sipping on it, I was like, that's a good light lager.
This is what you need right here.
Thermal.
Yep.
There you go.
Drop the can in, screw the lid down. They stay cold for hours. Right there.
Oh, I gotta get one of them there.
I gotta get one of those for camping for sure. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Chadeo, you have to say.
I thought I had something similar. Gosh.
Mr. Bond, I've been waiting for you.
And come to think of it, I have one for the.
I love it.
I have one for the tall one too.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's perfect.
There we go. Ta-da.
That's awesome.
Do you know what? You just sparked my memory. Let me have a quick peek out here in the cupboard.
All right. Yep. There you go, Bram Hall set it for you. Oh yeah, petting him. I saw what he was doing. Okay, it took me a second to get it. Yep. But Dr. No, Mr. Bond, I've been waiting for you. Haley's on my lap for literally like 30 seconds. He's like, "Nah, it's too hot here. It's too hot everywhere."
Shit, boy.
I was yesterday, so that's good.
When you say spark my memory, I just went down and pulled from the back of my bloody cabinet there now.
There you go.
I bought in Walmart years ago. I forgot about it until you brought that up there now.
I keep
the same idea. Yeah.
Cold.
Cobwebs.
Yeah, exactly. Colin is covered for the summer for sure, man. Hell yeah, I gotta get one.
Totally forgot.
It's a family show. Jeez.
Man.
I'll show my butt wherever I want to show my butt.
There we go. Now, problem solved. Problem solved, right?
Lucy just stole cold air from me. She's on my little table sitting in front of the cold air coming in.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Heck yeah. That's awesome.
But I got to get one of the tall ones. I got to go get one of them, too.
No, I bought this off of Amazon for like $20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a koozie brand.
Yep. A koozie. I like them.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's the same thing. It's a vacuum, separated metal with a vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
So the molecules can't excite and they can't send energy through and warm the beer up.
I'm just letting her go down the hatch, boys.
I think years ago I got this thing. It was on Walmart. You know the old camping brand that Walmart do. What do you call it?
Coleman?
Trek gear or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I remember buying it there. But and you know what? You see, when I'm done with this now tonight, I'm gonna stick this thing in the fridge or in the freezer and make this thing cold, even though it keeps it cold. So it's gonna be. It can't go wrong. I hate lukewarm beer. It makes me heave.
Yeah, I would be careful with that because there's nothing really to expand. I don't know what it would do. if it got too hot or too cold. Because the principle behind it is there's 2 layers of metal, and there's a vacuum as close to a vacuum as possible in between. And when this part warms up, there's no molecules in between to excite that would transfer energy to the inner layer. So really, getting it cold doesn't really do much good.
Oh, really?
I think it's good to go. It's probably good to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just keep it in the cabinet then.
No, when I go camping or hiking, I'm definitely gonna have one.
Oh, that's what I got it for.
Yeah, I mean, or even climbing a 14,000 foot mountain. I may have my summit beer already in one of those ready to go in my pack. So once you hit the summit, just let it sit for about 10 minutes from all the jolt.
Cheers, Mr. Great Shot.
It's not going to help. It's going to explode. Any beer you open up there at 14,000 feet, it's just going to be like a geyser. But it'll be nice, man. Nice and cold, ready to go. And it's just, because I already told my neighbor, I was like, dude, I do want to do a 14er with you. He's like, you do realize we leave around 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, let's do it, man. Let's do something I haven't done yet. I've only done 2 14,000 foot mountains here. I've done Pikes Peak, and I've done Mount Evans, hiking up to the top of the summits. Oh no, I've done 4. I've done Grays and Torreys. So I've done 4: Pikes Peak, Mount Evans. Grays and Torreys is basically a one day to hit both of them, because the way it goes is you got one peak here, and you basically hit like a land bridge, and you go up to the other peak. Like it's an extra hour to hit the other peak. And
how high is that?
A little over 14,000. It's probably 14,100.
How's the breeze on as you're going up?
It's good until you. The way you want to do it is you want to hit tree line as the sun comes up. You want to surpass the tree line when the sun comes up. You get up there. That way you're down off the mountain before 10 a.m. before the thunderstorms start to build. You don't want to climb those in the afternoon. You're going to get stuck in a storm.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, so I've already talked to Ricky, my neighbor. He's like, yeah, all right, I'll take you and a couple of the boys. We'll go up there and we'll do it. I'm like, let's go. Yeah, he's like, what about Franco? I'm like, well, Franco will say he'll do it, but then Franco he'll ghost us in the morning. It's just like, let's just go.
Yeah, no, it sounds good.
I need to get new hiking boots, so I'll have to look on Amazon and get some new hiking boots.
Yeah, I haven't done anything that a few years. I usually go up around Gettysburg, which is pretty close to me, and just spend hours walking around the battlefield. Antietam, Harper's Ferry, but I haven't actually been mountain climbing for a long time.
Pretty cool.
I would give it a go though. Yeah.
First time I tried Grays and Torreys, I got up the top of one of the peaks, and I was like, I'm done. You guys have fun. I'm just going to go back down below tree line and just kind of sit off on the side of the trail under the trees. It's like, I can't. And I was just done. The second time I did it, I was just like, well, we're here. Let's just keep going. Screw it. Let's go. It's usually it's a good 6 hour.
Good. Man.
Hour round trip, man. It's 6 to 7 hours round trip hiking.
A good day's outing.
Oh yeah.
When I used to
come and have a beer, chug the beer, and you go to bed.
Oh, that's the best part. That's the best part. I used to love after doing my stuff up around Gettysburg and that. There still is, but it's been a while since I've been up now. But there was an old local down the street. And I used to just head down to it, and there was always guys in there in the corner, just sat out in the corner, playing guitars and banjos and just whatever.
Banjos, man.
All right, hell yeah, Shark. Shark, have you brewed it yet? Shark, have you brewed the Sharkweiser yet? Because if you've already had the Sharkweiser fermenting, you should be perfectly fine by July 4th. But if you haven't brewed it yet, you're gonna have to probably put carbon or something.
Shark?
Yeah, Shark Home Brewing.
What's his new one? Shark what is it, Sharkweiser?
Sharkweiser is one of the beers he's done. He's got to already have it brewed. You brewed it, May. Oh yeah, then it's right. It's going to be good to go. 2 months. 2 months. It's going to be perfect.
Sharks in California, right?
Yep. LA area, not too far from Dorito.
Oh, really? So
well, it's LA, so it'll probably take a good 45 minutes to get to one another, but still they're close.
So I'm on the East Coast. You guys are on the. One day, I'm assuming you're on the West also.
I'm Denver. I met Roman Filer yesterday. That was fun.
Who did you meet?
His name is Roman Filer. Bourbon knows who he is.
Oh yeah,
you know Roman, dude. He's a mile away from me. He's like literally right across the street. So we met at a little pizza place, had a couple beers. I ordered a pizza because I had to eat. I'm like, dude, I'm not wanting to get a pizza, but I'm just gonna do it. And we hung out for a couple hours, had a couple beers. It was a good time, and we're like, yeah, let's get together again soon. I said maybe at your house because you have air conditioning. It'd be nice for me to get out of my house like on a Saturday when it's really hot. Hang out with you. We can, I can bring some meat. We can grill up some food and hang out. And he's like, hell yeah. What's up, Blake? McT.
What's up, Blake? McT. Blake and McT.
Oh, Blake, come up, buddy. Come up if you can. I'm going for another.
Oh, but that's great, Chadeo. That there's a few beats kind of close together. You get Thrash is close to you, and then
Roman's right across the street. Like he's literally I could walk to
Wish
Roman's house in 15 minutes.
I was closer to people. I'd be, every other week I'd be saying, hey, let's get together for a beer and let's do some cooking. I
told Roman, I think last week when I saw him, maybe even the weekend before this last one, I said, let's grab a beer next Sunday. He's like, okay. I kind of forgot about it, and then it was mid-ish day yesterday. I was like, oh shoot, that's right. So I texted him. He's like, all right, meet me at blah blah in 15 minutes. And I walked there, and as soon as I was starting to come up to the door, he just got out of his truck and we met. And I'm like, that's awesome. That's so cool.
That's great. Hey, Crazy Ann, how you doing?
Sorry.
What's that?
Colin, where are you?
I'm in Northern Virginia, but more on still Northern Virginia, but more on the western side.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm out a little town called Lovettsville.
Yeah, you're not far from where I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm here in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, not far at all.
Not far, because I drive right through Virginia going to Kentucky when I go up there to, bourbon hunt.
Yeah. I'm right up about 25 miles outside Leesburg.
Yeah, so you're in the Appalachian chain there, foothills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm in Winston-Salem, right south of Mount Airy or Pilot Mountain.
Uh-huh. But what? No, we're not far at all, bro.
Every time I go down to Tampa, I usually meet friends. I meet people I know through Twitch. I get together with like the old days, and we always get together and go brewery hopping and grab a cigar and just hang out, make an evening of it. It's always fun.
Oh, that's good times. Yeah, bourbon. I used to live more, for 20 years. I lived more inland around where Dulles International Airport is, and that whole area. And 2 years ago, I just decided to say, "F it," I moved into the country.
Well, you can get way better, more house for the money.
it's better. It's just. People actually say hello, put it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They actually greet each other in the street or passing the car. They raise their finger or whatever. But no, good finger.
I get that. I surprisingly, I still get that in my neighborhood, which is great. Like I could be outside and someone could be walking by with the dog, and we're always like, "Hey, how are you?" Just kind of gotta keep that neighborly connection. It's like, "Hey, how are you?" It's just kind of like
Too many oddballs going around these days. You say hello and it looks like they're going to have a dose of diarrhea. You know what I mean? It's like,
right?
it's like, what the heck,
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't going to hurt you, but if you're going to attack me, then
Yeah. Looking bitey.
Yeah, come up if you want. Come up, Ann, if you have to a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Kitty. I know you're hot. You both are hot. Lucy's stealing all the cool air. She's a smart girl. Luce. Hi. Ears are pointing my way. Yeah, okay.
So, do you know of anyone who, or have you had one, the Crux Heineken dispenser, the little kegerator thing?
Yeah, I've had one of those.
Is it any good?
You're going to get a lot of head off at first.
Well, yeah. I mean, I expect that. But can you barely do it and like squeeze some of it off and then get good?
Yeah, you have to sit there and you're going to get like 3, maybe 4 glasses full of foam.
Is it open or closed, or can you like ease it open where you can?
Yeah, it's like you pull out the thing, you just kind of turn it, and so you can kind of control it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Crumps one though has a tap at the top.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
refrigerator.
The cups.
Right?
I'm just talking about like the 2-gallon little kegs that they sell.
Right, but what I'm thinking is because it's Heineken Light, and Newcastle. Okay, and what I'm thinking is I have an outdoor kitchen on my camper trailer, and I have a space in there. There's a mini fridge on one side, and then there's a space over here that has an outlet in it, and then it has a drawer that pulls out with like burners and stuff, you know. But up in that thing, I was thinking about getting a beer dispenser for that. I have when I'm camping. Just strap it down in there, you know, secure it, you know, and where it won't shake around while we're driving. But I could chill the keg in the ice chest, you know, and then put it in there, and it's supposed to keep it at like 37 degrees or something.
Yep. Yeah, you can change the temperatures usually with them. That's how mine is.
Nice.
I need to work on my 55. Captain, that sounds lovely. It's 78 in my house. It's 99 outside.
What's up, Captain?
Or 78 in my house. 78 in the bedroom. Well, the bedroom's staying steady. That's good. But yeah.
Oh, it's 93.
When I started the stream, it was 75 in here. That's got up 3 degrees in almost 2 hours. Oh, it's going to keep going up until the sun goes behind the trees, and that's 2.5 hours away.
Yeah, we have an outdoor thermometer. I keep it on a post under the awning so I can see the temperature in the shade. You know, I want to keep.
Yeah, I've got one too. Let's see. I took it this. See if I can find it. Took it yesterday, but yeah, I have one of those right there. Over here where it's shiny. That's my bedroom temperature because I want to maintain that. But that was yesterday at 10 a.m. 100 degrees on my patio. I was like, oh, nope, not going out there.
That's a whole bunch of nope right there.
Yeah. 100 heat index, Blake, man. Grab yourself a nice drink and come up for a little bit. I plan on going until at least 7:30 Eastern.
Are you going to go for an older way, brother?
Another
you going to be on for another little while?
What's that?
You're going to be on for another little while, bro?
Yeah, about 45 more minutes.
All right, man. I'm hanging. Good to see you on here. Yeah.
I figured we'll make this a little extended, but I also want like a little bit of time before I go to the brewery to get something in my stomach.
What they got to eat up there? Anything?
The food truck, they have massive burger. There's the food truck tonight has like massive servings of food. So I may just get a side of fries there and have them put some green chili or whatever on it, just smother it up a little bit.
I was gonna say you don't look like a massive serving of food type of guy, man.
I did about a month ago, man. I ordered a burger. It was like over a pound. The burger was huge, and I finished it. My friends were like, "Holy crap!" I'm like, "Yeah, but you guys can have the fries. That's just too much."
When we were in Kentucky shooting that documentary, Joe ordered a burger, and he didn't read the menu well, but it said our burgers are patties are 1 pound a piece, and he ordered a double. He paid an
Oh,
extra like $2.99, and they had it on this oval platter like this long, and they put the bottom bun on one side, and then like a pound of meat, and the top bun over here. It's like,
Good eats. Good eats. Yeah. I
crazy.
definitely love my food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Most of the times I got to eat in the truck though. You know, it's like I cook it and then I just eat it. You know, I usually have dinner for breakfast. Sounds crazy, you know, and then just something lighter in the afternoon and night when I get back, something real light. But no, I normally have dinner for breakfast. You know, it could be bloody chicken, whatever you cook, prepare. You know what I mean?
I don't even eat breakfast. I wait till about noon or 11 or noon or whatever, depending on what time I get up, and then I eat a decent lunch. And like tonight, I ate. My wife cooked ravioli. I ate like maybe 7 of the little raviolis with a little sauce on them because of heartburn. I got to watch my intake. Yeah.
Me too. I get killed with a heartburn.
Oh, yeah.
I just took.
I mean, I take medicine
before I started having a beer. I
Yeah.
took 2 bloody tablets, 2 cimetidine. You know, because of so I don't. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
During
starting
the
to
day,
lag
but
out.
when I have a beer, I would smoke like a champion. You know.
Is it me or is it Chadeo? Is he coming in on time, or am I coming in on time?
Yeah, you guys both seem
Yeah,
fine.
you're
on
on
my
time. He was lagging.
Okay.
I could hear the voice, but it was throwing me off. The mouth wasn't matching up.
It's like a Bruce Lee movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Go get him, boys. No, sometimes the internet service, I don't know why. Sometimes it lags,
Yeah.
and but then it comes back again. I don't know why, because I pay enough for it. You know what I mean? Damn.
I know. I hate when mine lags, and it. I am supposed to have gigabit, like and I'm hardwired in. And then every once in a while, it's something with their service coming in. It just.
Yeah. Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. I tell you, I'm glad you brought up this thing here because man, that was like the flipping that's a holy grail. This thing was lost and now it's found.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah, you just mentioned that you were having to drink and they were getting more of them on the table. I was like, man, you need one of these.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have we have a 30-foot or 30-something foot trailer.
Come up,
pop out camper thing. And that's when I bought all these things because I'm out sitting under the awning listening to music. They get hot. They get hot quick out there.
It's crazy.
But that's why I wanted to know about the Krups thing, because when I'm camping, I'll drink a whole bunch of beer and I have all these empty cans. And a lot of times they'll have a recycle thing and it's always way down there, and I have to haul all that stuff down. If I had like a dispenser, I could just sit there and drink beer.
Yeah.
And I don't have a big thing a bunch of cans to throw away.
I would dispenser, but man, mine it has so many issues. Like right now, it's having CO2 issues, and of course, my neighbor looked at it. He's like, "I could drill into it, not mess anything up, and create a wire and put like a CO2 cartridge next to it, or a tank next to it."
Now, does that have a CO2 in it? Because
it's just like CO2 cartridges like that, but it leaks. It leaks. You put a new one in there. And you better just crank it up. And then it'll leak. You'll get about 2 pours out of it before you have to use another one. Those CO2 cartridges are like $4 a piece. It's like, that's not worth it.
Yeah, but the Heineken keg has pressure.
It does. Those are already pre-pressured, so that's why they had the tap at the bottom. The little thing at the bottom you pull out, and then the pour you just turn it. Like Breckenridge Brewery, they do that every year with their Christmas beer. So I always get one of those every year and just
Huh.
I actually have it's one of the I don't know if I can reach that. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. They're like the up to 2 gallons or so. Okay,
Right.
mini
Yeah, a little $30 thing or whatever.
yeah,
it is,
20, 30
you know.
bucks. Yep. Yeah, I converted. I think I have 3 of them. I converted to use for my home brews, but my little tap is on a Fritz right now. I have to try to figure it out what's going on with it.
Now, the only problem I may run into is when you change the keg, you have to open the whole top and like lift the keg out.
Yeah.
Put the new one in.
Mine has a button on it, so the lid pops up like that, flips up like that. You pull the keg out.
Well, and that's fine. I'm just saying, in my space, it'll fit, but I'll have to pull it out to change the keg. You know,
Right, like a sliding drawer or something that like slides out if you can. Slide
Yeah.
that out.
I would have to. Well, what I would have to do is have a strap that goes across it to hold it while we're traveling that I can just take off. You know, and then I can pull the drawer out and I can pick it up, set it out on the drawer, pop it open, change the keg, put it all back in again.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get that picture.
That's nice. Any vacations that anybody thinking about coming up this summer? Or anybody?
I'm probably going to Florida again in the fall, but yeah, that's what I have right there. I have like that. That's my little kegger thing.
Yeah. And and I just saw it on Amazon. They're like $4.49 or whatever. I mean, it's going to be $500.
I don't know if it's worth it because those things go on the Fritz all the time, man.
Yeah.
They have issues like accepting the CO2, like those. I don't know if it's a hose or whatever. Something always has issues with it. The pin at the bottom isn't hitting it right, so like you're losing all the CO2.
I may just get a Heineken keg, you know, because they come with a hose on them, and you can dispense it right out of the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
I may just get that, put it in the ice chest, and just leave it in there, and just dispense right out of the ice chest. You know,
that's what I would do. Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it'd be cool, you know, to have a kick-ass kegerator in my camper and be like,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Best way to travel. Parked up at night.
Yeah.
Parked up at night. Get the fire going. Well, if it's not 100 degrees, you know what I mean?
Right.
In the fall, you know, that would be awesome.
Oh, we went one place and it was hot. It was last year, and we went someplace, and it was in like the hottest time of the year, like end of July, August, you know, stuff like that. This guy had a fan that he had turned upside, like on its side, and had this fake wood around it, and he had these like little yellow and red and orange streamers, and they would turn the fan on, and it would sit there and do that.
Lost some bread. Oh, there we
go. Yeah, I walked by and I was like, now that's something. He's like, yeah, no smoke either. Okay.
So fun.
No, I would love to. The guy invited me last year to one of the camps around here to go camping, but I wasn't feeling the best that weekend, so I didn't go. You know, him and his wife, you know, and a couple of pals, and you know, they invited me, but I couldn't go. But you know, hopefully I get the same invitation this year, and be able to take it up. You know.
Yeah, my problem is I don't go camping; I go glamping. I mean, I've got a projector with a 100-inch screen I can put together.
Oh, that's brilliant, man! I'll be sitting, I'll be watching the game or whatever's on.
Hell yeah! That's why I like going in the fall.
Yeah. Oh, the best time. Oh gosh.
Throw the UT football game up there on the big screen, or in the summer throw baseball up. You know, whatever game I can find. And boom.
Yeah. That's great. You're just camped outside and you just watch. You couldn't beat that there. You know, especially in the fall. You know, like we all love the fall, right?
Yeah.
You know, and you know, that's you know the best times. I'd done a bit of tailgating years ago. You know, the Redskins games, and you know, a couple of guys, you know, from an old local that I used to, you know, have a beer in years ago, play some music and even, and just headed out that Sunday, and it was the best. I never tailgated in my life, you know, but these guys would take me up, you know, or, you know, all living in Virginia, you know, but you know, all imports, you know, as a guys from Pennsylvania, you know, from all over, you know, a lot of expats too. And man, they had everything going on. But the best about it, in tailgating, you know, as you know, everybody else was there too. They were throwing balls, and you know, they were sharing all their food and everything. You know, it was just amazing times. I wouldn't mind doing it.
So much fun.
Oh yeah, I had a blast.
Oh yeah, we were in the parking lot one time tailgating, and one guy, he was making like chili, and but he was a like nobody knew who he was, but he was like a world class, like this guy won blue ribbons all the time chili guy.
Wow.
And so we were talking to him and everything, and we just had hot dogs and burgers and stuff, and he said, you know what would make those hot dogs good? He said, some of this chili. And we're like, oh man, yeah, that would probably be good. And so he's like, yeah, I'll bring y'all some. And he had a paper bowl thing. Got a couple scoops in it. And he said, he gave us all a plastic spoon. He said, just try it before you put it on the hot dog. You know, try it by itself. And so we all tried it. And we're like, holy crap, that is awesome. And he's like, yeah, put that on your hot dogs. So we took it and had it over there, and our hot dogs were about ready. Because I was in the military, we were going cheap. You know, I didn't have a lot of money. But we had plenty of buns and dogs. And then the other guy from his group, and we got to talking to him and everything. And I had my guitar out there, and we were playing and stuff. And so the other guy come over, and he goes, you know who that is? And I'm like, nah, I don't know. He said, that's Big Papa Jones or whoever it was. I can't remember exactly now. He said, he wins all the chili competitions. He said he travels all over the United States.
Oh, wow.
With these chili competitions and wins all the time. He said,
that's amazing.
He said, you got a treat right there. And then, you know, some other folks had ribs, and they traded him some ribs for some chili and, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff like it's just a big camaraderie, you know.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. It's brilliant. Yeah. You know, I hope I can do it again sometime soon. You know, good.
Oh, there were no beans in the chili, Mark. There were no beans in the chili.
No, we don't put beans in chili. Hell no.
Nope. No, and it was like pieces of meat in it, not ground beef. I mean, this was chili.
But it you know, you know, you never know who you're going to run into. You know, just like you know, Monday you were saying, you know, you never know who you're going to run into. You know, and like you said, you know, you didn't even know until some guy said, you know, and that's the best thing about it.
Oh no, and you don't get to pick who you buy, because where we were, you had to reserve a spot for the tailgate ahead of time. So you just reserve a spot, and you have no idea who's going to be left of you, right of you, front of you, back of you, or whatever, right? Yeah. And so you say, hey, this is the size of spot I need. And all we had was a spot where we could put a canopy tent up.
Yeah.
And we didn't need like a double thing with a trailer, but these guys had like all around us, there were like these trailers, like these big, massive smoker pit grills. And he was pulling like an outdoor kitchen behind his truck, like with burners, with big pots to make the chili on. Because, you know, they go to competitions, and we come out there and we're in the middle of all this going, what the hell?
That's funny.
And everybody was like, oh, you guys are military. Awesome. Yeah, I was Marine. I was Army. I was this.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah.
You know? And so, yeah.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Let me grab a beer, guys. 2 seconds.
All right. Oh yeah, no problem. Checking the temp again. 97, 98 is what I'm seeing right now. Freaking A.
Yeah, Mark, he wouldn't have been winning competitions all over the place to be done it different. But
Right.
he did give me his secret that day. One of his secrets. He didn't tell me, of course, it's TLC that goes into all that. But he would smoke the meat rare, in the middle, and then chop it up and then put it in the chili. But it had a smoky flavor too. But there was some. He showed me. Yeah, that's it. He showed me one of his secret ingredients was that Saison Goya seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
It has turmeric in it, and it makes it have like this orangey. But he didn't use a lot. It was like just a little bit.
I love that seasoning. That Saison, like Goya.
Yeah, Saison Goya. Yeah, he would use that, and he used like the yellow one. They have like a yellow, orange, red one. He would do yellow packet, but he would just do like one little packet to like a 5-gallon chili bucket, So it wasn't a lot.
Gamer, you're funny.
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah, I think neighbors and I are talking about doing like everybody has at least one cone. So we're gonna cone off this little parking lot and we're just gonna barbecue out like on a Saturday sometime. Like we're gonna get all the neighbors out here in this area and just we're gonna barbecue, smoke, do all that stuff. It's like we gotta do this, guys. I mean, this is perfect. I mean, I'll pull out my old grill and grill up on that thing.
That's it right there. Well, that's one of them. Yeah.
That's one of them. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, the one is that. Yeah, that's the orange. That's the orange one. Then they have like one that's like yellow, and they have one that's red at the bottom.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah,
oh man, I love it.
But it's kind of like Outback. Like I know how to do the Outback knockoff seasoning they do on their steaks, and it has like turmeric in it and stuff, and that's what makes that little greasy orangey film on stuff. But it's because fat is it enhances flavor.
That's the thing. My favorite quote about barbecuing and cooking like that is "fat means flavor." I always say that, so I don't cut off the fat until everything's cooked up.
Oh, I'll take a brisket and I'll cut like while it's cold. I'll cut all the fat off.
Yep.
Lay the seasoning down on it and season the whole thing. Put it on the grill and then lay the fat back on top. And just let it render down as it's smoking.
I'm gonna have to try that sometime. That sounds phenomenal.
Just don't cut it all off. Leave a little layer on there.
Oh yeah. I always keep a little bit of fat on. My mom likes to cut off the fat. I'm like, no, don't do that. If you want the fat cut off on your steak, fine. Cut the fat off on your steak. Do not touch the fat on my steak.
But the other thing,
but I'll try that.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I learned early on is trim the fat but keep it and then put it back on top and let it render as it's cooking. The other thing was don't just season the chicken, get under the skin. And the best way to get under the skin is to soften your butter. Just put it in a bowl, put all your seasonings in there with the butter and mix it all around and just smear that all up under because the butter helps push the seasonings evenly under the skin and it will also crisp the skin as it's cooking.
Yeah, I have like a little bowl, glass bowl, and I put butter in there and I microwave it for 10, 15 seconds, melt it away, put all the seasonings in there. Grab my brush everything, all the little nook and crannies with it, and then throw it on the grill.
Butter helps it stick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It creates a layer of fat. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, I love it.
Conduit. That's what I was trying. That's the word I was trying to think of. Fat is a conduit for flavor. It's a flavor enhancer.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's was it Sam the Cooking Guy? I watch him every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. He's just a great person to watch and kind of take ideas from.
seen him a few times.
He's like 3.5 million subs, and yeah, I'm like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
so good. He's
No,
so good.
he does good. Sometimes he gets a little drunk.
Yeah, he does. It's fine, man. Hell, yeah. Once he's doing the smoke, he's smoking meat or something. By then, he's just like, yeah, buddy. That's how you do it, right there, man.
Some good meat right here.
He either gets super drunk or super stoned. I know.
Is that Mr. Sundron or Mr.
Sam the Cooking Guy?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, he's based out of San Diego. His YouTube channel has exploded. It's insane. It's great. He's really good to watch. He owns some restaurants in the San Diego area. I know he has I think he has an Italian restaurant, Mexican restaurant, maybe one more, maybe seafood. I don't remember the third, but yeah, I mean, he's very well known and well respected in the YouTube cooking world.
Oh, and just so we're clear, I'm not one to talk about people getting a little drunk sometimes. I'm just saying, in the professional documentary shoot I did, I was not drinking at all while I was shooting. So,
Yeah, every time I do, I've done a couple of small brewery tours around here and, created a vlog of it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't drink until all the footage was recorded. I'm like, well, the next thing I have to do is go home and edit. So, all right, yeah, I'll take a beer and hang out. And a lot of the times what did I do? Oh, it was a Pilot House. That was my first one, the first one I ever did. And we were sitting at the bar, drinking, shooting the shit, no cameras, nothing. And we just had wonderful conversations between me and that brewer at the time, the owner. It was great.
Oh, the behind the scenes stuff always the best.
I do have a clip. I do have the clip of the owner in the brew house pointing shit out, going off. I'm like, I can't post this, but I want to record it. It's on my phone. It's the funniest thing. Yeah, he had amateur brewers. He had home brewers, and 4 of them brewing their amateur brews because Pilot House, Pilot Beers. It's just small batches. And then he's from the Northeast, so of course he loved he has a boat, so he loves sailing and stuff, and Pilot House fit. And yeah, I mean, he went off on the video. My buddy, who was a brewer, he was just sitting there the whole time, he was on phone like this, was holding it back, And afterwards, he's like, "You're gonna put that on YouTube?" I'm like, "Fuck no, I can't do that."
Well,
even though they've been gone a year, they've been gone 2.5 years at this point. It's I still will not post that footage because it's just
Well, some of it, behind the scenes, we weren't even recording. Camera wasn't even on. Mm-hmm. That's when everybody's gut splitting, just laughing so hard because and making fun of each other. But the last guy on the video on my documentary film, and if y'all don't know, I have a documentary I shot in Kentucky on a small distillery. Mm-hmm. And it premieres this Thursday at 8:30.
Ah, shit!
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I'm gonna after this, man. That's Mom's birthday, and I think I'm taking her out to dinner. So I'm not to miss it, but I will watch it after.
It'll be available for after. Cool. But it's the Thursday giveaway show, and I give away a 24 nose kit, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And but it's at 8:30, right? I'm gonna end the show at 8:25, and then we'll go to the premiere. So, and I don't believe, Colin, do you know about my giveaway show?
I've been in the wings a few times watching it. I follow your channel.
Right.
No, but I'll be tuning in more often.
Okay, get in there, and when he drops a hashtag, you grab that hashtag and you throw it into the chat, and you gain points. I mean, all I'm going to say is spoiler. It doesn't matter how many points you have. Sometimes you're just not going to win shit. Am I right?
You're right, because you and Fulton had the most entries, but my dad was the third one.
He was. I was so happy.
Somebody said something about my dad winning. I'll tell you this. I didn't give my dad shit. Now, when my dad visited, I would pour him a little bourbon here and there. Of course I would.
Yeah, of course. Dad, yeah.
But I didn't give him a glass. I didn't give him a bucket. No. I made him win it.
I knew it wasn't fixed, but and I could see him in the chat, and I knew he was just just giddy and excited. He's like, "Oh yeah," you know. He was
I
so
told him,
happy.
I said, if I make you a nosing kit and give you all the shit and the glasses and everything. Now he did get a hat because he was in studio playing guitar.
Yep.
My rule is if you appear in studio or on a documentary or something, you get a hat.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know,
I like
so
that.
all the guys in Kentucky got a hat. I mean, everybody gets a hat. That's where the hats go. And yeah, it's a Bourbon Valley. Yeah. And,
Nice.
and it's also it's a stretch fit. You know,
Mhm.
Nice.
and so these are really nice hats. I order them from overseas, but in Europe, they're I think it's Swedish company. I
Okay,
ordered
I'll have to talk to you about that company. I'd love to get a fitted Chadeo hat.
Yeah, I'll show you. And,
Mine, I think, mine is like a dad hat. It's just it has its stuff.
dude, for like $30, you can order. Yeah, to put your logo, just order one, get it in, and make sure you like it, and then go back and you get a discount when you order like 5, 10, 15, things like that.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so, what are your documentaries coming up this Thursday?
Yeah, this Thursday.
All right. Yeah.
Yep,
How about
I'm
you?
running an ad right now on. The reason I put it off is because I wanted to put out an ad on Facebook targeting people who have interest in bourbon, whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, and whiskey in general. And right now, let me check on that. I didn't spend that much money with it. I mean, it's just a Facebook ad. Google will charge you out the yin yang for an ad, but so this one right now, ad center. Okay, so out of right now, it's sent it because it's very focused group. And so it's only gone out nationwide to 2,574 people, but I've had 63 engagements, 57 clicks, and 5 interactions, and somebody saved the post, like they wanted to go back to it later. So, I mean, it's about like 35 books or something. But I ran it for the day. I wanted to run it for a week, building up to the documentary.
That'll be cool. Yeah, look forward to that.
You got that thing done a lot faster than I thought you would because you were originally in September.
The thing is, though, I worked on this for 6 months before I even went and shot it. Right, so I made the intro, the outro. I had hold frames in the middle in Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
All I needed was the footage to go into it.
Okay.
Right. So I had the whole documentary laid out. All I needed, and of course, I had this little 5-second hold frame, and it became like a 12-minute interview or whatever. And all I had to do then was enhance the audio, do mastering, vocal enhancement, that type of stuff, and make sure everything's perfect. And then do cinematic overlay, and then adjust the lighting a little bit here and there, and all of that. And then I just started chopping the pieces I wanted, for it, and then just condense everything together. It is, but I will say, when I was putting it together, Adobe sent me a message, and it said, "You are working on a large project. We need you to set a backup email address for this. We need you to validate these things, because we can't guarantee your project if you don't, like, if you get locked out. Like, we want to be able to help you get it back, because they can tell, because I'm using the Adobe Cloud services, and they could tell that I was building something pretty major, and they're like, and that made me kind of feel good. It kind of validated what I was doing.
That's brilliant. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's something to look forward to now, Thursday night. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, they say, you know, it takes one video to do blah, 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 or whatever. But yeah, I'm really, really hoping. And I'm not pinning my hopes on that night, you know, but in the couple months or something, you know, I really would like to see people watching this and it get, you know, tens of thousands of views or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody wants that.
It could.
It could. But the main thing is I want to use it as a, hey, I shot this documentary film. I'd like to shoot one at your place. Here, go watch this and let me know.
What's up, Lee?
You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's helped Joey. I mean, Joey's been able to come up with their bangers after Chong. I mean, I even told him, like, dude, you just finished up an interview with Tommy Chong. I said, the door is so far open right now for you.
Oh, man. Yeah, he could send that link to
Yeah, I've interviewed Tommy Chong, and if you want to watch a little bit, there you go. And people will probably be like, I'll come on your show.
See, and that's what I love about that. And I will say this. I need to talk to Joey about something. I know somebody he may want to interview.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got to be very, very careful. I have people on my other Facebook account that are pretty famous, and I don't want to burn that. You know.
Right.
But I need to talk to Joey in private sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know your other Facebook account. Just know it through your YouTube Facebook. That's fine, man.
Contact him through there, but
I mean, I stay contacted with you that way, and that's okay with me.
But I
just like to say, like, okay, what names, and you could probably be like a message, be like, this person. I'd be like, damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you know, the reason that we're trusting each other and the reason that we're friends and all on Facebook and we maintain that friendship is because I'm very extremely private about who all they are, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, I got that. I fully get that.
Yeah. Well, gosh, I haven't had a Facebook account in years. I haven't had a Facebook account. I do have a Twitter account. But I have Facebook. Yeah, I haven't had Facebook in years. I do the Twitter thing, but it's like it's not all over the place, if you know what I mean. It's just it's diverse, kind of very conservative, very, you know. Well, I'm trying to find the worst. Well, you know, it's different, but as I say, it's very, 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 very on the conservative side, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's why I finally said, you know, I need to create a Chadeo Facebook page to keep my personal life and YouTube life separate. Especially, it's like trying now at this point, I'm like, I need to, you know, kind of be protective of my family or long-term friends, you know. I've known since high school. It's like, okay, time to do the, you know, the Chadeo channel or the Chadeo Facebook page over my actual name.
Yeah. Do you guys have a Twitter account as well?
I do, but I don't think about Twitter. For a content creator that is small, it fucking sucks, right? Yeah. Because if you don't have a blue check mark behind your name, they don't give a crap who you are.
Yep.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all ever do this? I'm reading the comments, and there's Kathy Bates, not a great gamer. There's Blake TV, and when I read their comments, I hear their voice in my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do the same thing.
I do the same thing. Me too, brothers. I hear too.
Yeah. And when I see somebody I don't know or I can't remember what they sound like or whatever, it's just bland. But those are animated when I read them in my mind.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. I think I found you calling on Twitter. It looks like you have a Colorado Avalanche banner.
Is that me?
Jersey. Do you have a jersey as a banner?
No. I'm under Colin James Michael McMahon.
Oh, okay.
My full Christian name, Colin James Michael.
That's why I said that, because I was like, what's that? Because it would look like an Avalanche fan. That's why I asked you.
Not everybody loves me, but hey, you know what? We can't speak. We can't speak. First Amendment rights. You know, we got to be able to speak.
There's too many people on here.
You hear the Jaws theme when I'm in the show.
Is your
when
logo
Tuna
a cross?
Well, you know, Tuna Emperor joins, I think of sushi. So
Yep, I think I found you. I think your logo is a cross, right? Your
Yeah,
icon.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bam. There we go.
That's me. Yeah.
That's you. All right. You just making sure. Because that first one I saw, I was like, how do you have an Avalanche jersey as your thing? I'm like, that's not right.
I should have been kicked off years ago.
Yeah.
You know, but
Oh, no. Joey's got a belly full of hot wings. And the same shirt he wore 3 days in a row. So there you go.
I just wore a different shirt yesterday. It's just I don't know. There's like 3 shirts in the studio I put on. So, what's up, boys?
Hey,
what's up, brother?
were your ears burning, man?
A little chilling. What's up, Bourbon?
I said, were your ears burning?
No. I just got dropped Jimmy off at dance and figured I'd step on for a little bit. I was gonna step on earlier, but we were up at the bar and they took a while on the pizza. So we were up there eating for a while. We still got some of the pizza over there. If you guys want some, but you guys are way far away, so you guys can't come get some.
No, I was saying, talking about your interview with Tommy Chong and all that, and I know someone that I'm friends with on my other account, my normal account on Facebook, that you may be interested in, and I may be able to help facilitate that, but I want to talk offline.
Oh yeah, for sure. Send me just hit me up on Facebook. I'm Joe Varell on Facebook. I'm very visible. For sure, man. I'm always down for that. It's been a lull on guests, dude. It's been a minute, bro. Cause like
I can connect the dots if need be. Bourbon.
Well, I've seen his Facebook profile out there. He's Bourbon Bounty on Facebook.
No. This is on my personal account.
Yeah. Let me get this going for you, but no, that was a C, not a B. Come on, hands.
It says Colin, if I send you a Liverpool shirt, will you finally switch to a good team? Is Colin an Arsenal fan, or what's Colin a fan of, bro?
I'm an Arsenal fan, but I don't have anything against Man U personally. I'm an Arsenal fan.
I've done like this, bro. So check this out, Chadeo. I've learned this is a lesson for some of you guys out there. Now listen, I don't really have a rooting interest in Premier League, right? Like I don't mind the league. I like watching it, but like in terms of like teams, I'm not gonna like pick a team because like it's like this, dude. If you're over there, right, and say you're like, oh yeah, I'm really big on Arsenal, and then you get a Liverpool fan, they're like, fuck you, Chadeo, we're unsubscribing from you. You know what I mean? So you gotta
well, here's my reasoning for Arsenal is they're connected to our MLS team in Denver. They're strongly connected with the Colorado Rapids, so that's why I said, okay, I'll go with Arsenal. My friend, my neighbor, grew up in Germany, and his whole life he's been an Arsenal fan. He's in his mid-40s, and I'm like, hell yeah, man! You know, I support the boys too. But I have nothing against Leeds, Man City, Manchester United. I have nothing against those other teams. I'm not over there, but if I was over there, there would be probably some words. But here, I'm just a casual.
Yeah. No, Chadeo, I hear you, brother. I've been a Manchester United, fan, since I was a kid. Not as massive into it now, as what it used to be. But, growing up in Northern Ireland, it was Man United, Liverpool, Rangers, or Celtic. But I was always a big Man U fan, and just carry it with me.
And I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. A Raiders fan could come up here, and if they're the coolest person ever, hey man, we're buds. But we will have a little bit of poking back and forth when the Broncos are playing the Raiders in the NFL. But we're gonna have fun with it, and that's just how I keep it. I just keep it loose, lax, and fun.
So you
tonight at the brewery, I'm changing my shirt, putting an Avalanche shirt on, wearing my Lightning hat. I don't care.
You remember the movie Outlaw Josie Wells?
Oh, brilliant! One of my favorites.
Like carrying them across the river, he would sing Dixie going one way and sing another one coming back. That's the way I felt when I was in Europe over there in the military. They're like, "Who do you root for?" I'm like, where am I?
Why don't you know when you tell me what city I'm in?
What were you in the? Were you in the Army, Navy, Air Force? What branch were you in, Jody?
Air Force. Yeah.
Oh, nice. No shit. What was your thing? I was Air Force too. What was your AFSC, brother?
I was in. Okay, it's a long story, but pretty much comm squadron. But I was in the special operations, telecom
I
communication.
got you. Nice. Calm. Okay. Good stuff. I was air transportation and air transportation specialist. Well, they back. I don't know. When were you in? Were you in the 80s, 90s? When did you get out?
Yeah, all through the 90s.
The 90s. Okay, I'm trying to think if we crossed. But what, like 90? What, 91 and 95? What was your? How long did you do?
91. Well, yeah, 91 through 99. I mean, I got out in December of. It was like January 15th of 2000 when I got out.
Okay.
But I was out already. They have that buffer period.
Yeah.
But I started working in December at my job at North Kansas City Hospital in December of 99.
Okay. What bases were you at from like 95 to 2000?
So I started at Montana in missiles, and then I went to Japan for 4.5 years, and then back to Missouri.
Okay, so you were Maelstrom, then like Okinawa or some shit, and then shit. You said Yokohama. It made me forget the damn base. Okinawa. We were just north of Tokyo. Yokota, I think it is.
Yokota. Yeah, air base. And then, but I was deployed a lot over that 4.5 years. So I was in like Osan in Korea. I went to the Middle East. I went to Europe, and in Germany, and I was in Bosnia Herzegovina around 95, 96. So we were, in and out of theater over there. Staying in Venice was where, my choice to stay when we were off, because it was 45 in, 45 out. We were setting up the encryption for PKI infrastructure to relay information. Okay. And we had a couple of Navy officers with us, and they were the intel officers. And we would just pull the information down. They would go through it, tell us who to send it to, and we would encrypt it with their public key. That way only their private key could open it. And we were glorified telephone operators.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, I was a glorified fucking United Airlines agent. I mean, let's be real. I mean, I wasn't out there. I mean, we had guns, but like when I was in the desert, I just said, "Hey, Army guys, go that way," and that was my job. And the rest of the time, I just fucking worked out.
I carried a 9mm on my hip and an M16 on my back, and we would do all this shit. But the Army Rangers, they were all over there. The Green Berets, the Rangers, all that stuff, and they would protect us like we were like infant babies because we were their intel. We were the ones giving them all the information, So we would hear stuff popping in the background, and we would be like on the ready, but we never,
Do you remember Scott O'Grady, the Air Force captain? You remember that guy?
No.
He was there was that movie Behind Enemy Lines. What happened in 1995? Scott O'Grady got shot down over Bosnia, and fucking he was eating bugs for a while. I should try to get him on the show, honestly, because he's a vet, and I got a story about him, but I don't want to say it on the air because it's like it would violate his privacy.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you off air one day. But yeah, I need to get that guy on the show, man. Scott O'Grady.
That actually would be good.
That'd be cool. I would definitely. Yeah, I would definitely.
Well, he's like he ran for Congress down in Texas, I think, or something like that, because he was trying to run for office for a while. Mm-hmm. That part was public. I don't want to tell you all the stuff I know, but that part was public record. He was trying to run for. I don't know what happened. I haven't looked him up in like 5-6 years. I wonder what he's doing now. He seems like a nice guy. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, give it a shot. You get a few vets up there. Their voices need to be heard.
I'm probably going to start doing that, Colin. Honestly, what I'll do is I was thinking about running a story because, like Jody here, yes, we could talk fucking hours about Air Force crap. I mean, we just 20 minutes here. I was thinking about having a thing called Basic Military Tales, called BMT, and then just interview, vets and just have their story. We just sit up here bullshit for an hour. It's probably going to be like an angle I'm going to do because a lot of guys like that shit. Because a lot of people don't get to hear the military stories too much. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be I'm kind of burnt out on reaching out to celebrities too, because it's like for every 500 messages I'll get one response. After a while it's like fuck,
I'll
I
tell
mean,
you what,
I got access to thousands of vets, dude. I work at the VA, and half my friends are vets, so it's
There you go.
I'll
Dude,
fill you in,
I
man.
would love it.
I'll
I think
reach
that'd
out
be
to
great.
like hundreds
No brainer.
of distilleries, breweries, all that type of shit, and I get one documentary every once in a while. You know, I mean, it's a burn, man.
It's the nature of the beast, but yeah, it fucking eats you after a while, dude. People don't see that side, man. They see the gloriness. Don't get me wrong, it's fun as fuck. You know, every Tommy Chong, for every Tommy Chong, I got on, there's fucking, 20 people that said no or just ghosted the message. Another 100 people didn't even see it. It's like, hey, after a while, it's just like, fuck. That's why you come up here, sometimes you just got to bullshit and just burn the steam off. Because, like, if we did all entertainment all the time, we just like, fuck, we'd be dead inside,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
gotta-
Saturday. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask Chadeo if he was going to end the stream soon. I have to use the restroom. I just want to make sure we're going to be here when I got back.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chadeo,
we're good to go. We're
Okay.
good to go. Oh, look at that cream filling.
Hey, Chadeo, I got some more videos we can upload too, bro. Hold on, let me upload. I tested these, bro. I tested these.
Okay.
Bacon strips one, I tested, bro. It works. I tested it via copyright. There's no copyright, so
Okay.
let me upload
Go
the
for
bacon
it. Then.
strips.
Yeah, I got
It's
you.
30 seconds. It's a classic bacon strips commercial from 1989. If you remember,
No, it should be fine. Yeah.
when they go, I mean, I tested it. I got his unlisted on my thing. There's no copyrights. Here we go.
Bacon. Where's the bacon? I smell bacon. Bacon. Gotta be bacon. Only one thing smells like bacon. That's bacon. Bacon. There! From that bag. What's it say? I can't read. Please. Give me what's in the bag. Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon.
There you go.
Oh boy. No. It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Oh, that's
Bro,
cool.
but-
If I ever get my friend who was a former Denver sheriff for 20 years, if I ever get him up on panel, that's his fucking introduction right there.
That's so good. Those dogs don't know it's not bacon, bro. They don't know. They don't know it's not bacon.
No, it's not bacon.
I need to find that chick from that commercial, bro. See if she remembers that. I wonder if I could find her.
Yeah, I bet
mean,
she
geez.
does.
I mean, that's a commercial from '89. She's probably got to be like 63, 64 now.
Yeah. She probably vaguely remembers it. That might have been her stardom. Who knows? We don't know who she is.
All right, let's see here. Google.com. Chick from.
Adam, what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
No, I don't want to write chick from. Woman. No, actress. There we go. Actress.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't
Well, she,
I don't have any ill will against any of the Premier League teams or any of them. I don't. But I will say it may get a little ugly when USA faces England in November for the World Cup. I'm thinking of doing a watch.
Now you're talking, brother.
And I'm thinking of bringing up maybe I think of bringing up 3 American supporters and 3 English supporters and just doing a watch along and have fun. That's it. Just we'll have fun. Ruffle each other's feathers. I like that. I like that little bit of the banter. Have a little love and a little fun with it. But no, it'll be a lot of fun. Like Lone Star definitely is all about USA soccer, and I'd love to get him up for that. Shark, you may be the third American. There's several people in England I could probably say come up, or English supporters come up. Let's have a little fun. We'll do a little 3-on-3 watch party. Keep it kind of a smaller panel, like a 3-on-3, just a smaller watch party.
All right, now listen. Hey, I got a clip that I guarantee you. I showed this on Facebook earlier. All right, I guarantee you, everybody will look at this clip and get pissed off. I guarantee you, this clip will make you mad. Check it out.
Well, I got 9 more.
How can you not be mad at that clip? That guy just
that guy's, I saw that earlier. That guy's an absolute piece of shit.
What the hell is that?
What happened? I
don't even know.
The clip. There's this guy I follow from Cleveland. He's a radio guy, and he shared that clip. He doesn't have any context either. I guess it's from Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan or something like that. But they were just at a wedding, and I just waxed the bride upside the head. And I don't know, I don't know what culture that is. But that's like clearly unacceptable. You can't be doing that shit, bro.
No, that pissed me off. I think I watched it it took me 3 or 4 times to absolutely grasp watching it. I'm like, dude, that guy's a piece of shit.
But the thing is,
I didn't catch it. but it's bad. What?
Well, show it one more time. Show it one
All
more
right,
time.
let me show one more time.
One more time. That's And the groomsman was laughing at it. You catch that? The groomsman was down.
And then she puts her hand up on, but her reaction tells it all.
Yeah.
Because you do that to somebody in Harlem, they're gonna cut your.
Oh fuck yeah, man! No, you do that. You're at a wedding and a groomsman does that anywhere in the United States.
Yeah,
he's going down.
Right here, dude. Right, what Adams just said, dude.
Wedding or no wedding, they're gonna cut your
Somebody's gonna get
skin.
fucked up. Dude, someone's gonna get fucked up. They do that to my daughter or bride or friend. I mean, you don't do
Absolutely.
A friend of mine, if she got whacked on up there.
Oh
I would
man!
grab her and be like, no, you got to just know this whole fucking thing. And get the fuck away. You know.
All right, now here's the next video. Now I gotta preface this next video. A bunch of YouTubers we know got together on this bridge, and here's what happened.
Oh.
No, nobody got hurt in that video. I checked. I double checked. So that was so fucking great.
The younger than I am, man, I would have compacted a hip.
Who did you say
It was all
across
fun
the
and
bridge?
games until Blake TV stepped on that weak point. And
Right. Oh, speaking of Blake.
So let's.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I'm going to help that one.
That's so good. Yeah, I saw that a week or two ago. I was just dying. I'm like, that's so fucking hysterical. And of course,
Dude, I must have laughed for an hour when I made that fucking vignette.
But I know you have that punch up on my shit. I'm probably gonna delete it if you don't, because I just don't want that there. Dude, that like a lot of things don't. That really just made me go. That dude just needs to he needs the shit whipped out of him for that shit. That was not cool.
Yeah, punching him right in the head.
And and back of the head, and she just took it, and it was just like, oh god.
Oh no, this is what would have happened. Even where I'm from, South Arkansas. This is what that cowgirl would have done. She would have been like,
Yep, right. Right.
Yeah. Proper order.
Yeah, I mean, well, not like that. But,
man,
I've heard, but yeah, there's a story through my family. It's not fair talk, but yeah, and it kind of makes sense about everything with that. But yeah, it's not something I want to say on air.
Yeah,
you know what? They probably wouldn't have double capped him right away. They probably would have put that gun up his nostril.
Yeah. That guy wouldn't have got out of that room alive. There's no way. There's no way. You do it in America. You do it in America, you're gonna get fucking annihilated.
Yeah.
Imagine, you know, where'd you say that was? Kazakhstan?
I think it's Kazakhstan. Yeah.
One of those times. Damn, that's fucking nuts. Forgive me.
Hey,
God damn it,
world, bro. It's such a different world in some of these places, bro. They don't treat
What's Borat thinking? Why is
you get
woman?
overseas in some of these places, you know, serving in our military, and you guys know what it's all about, you know. My father's worked overseas all his life.
Oh, dude, in some of these countries, Colin, they would brief you like you don't even look at the women. They don't even look at them because they'll fuck you up. Like they're, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's even like that over here, dude. Like there's a lot of that community around here. We got a very prominent community of that around Cleveland and Westlake, right down the street here. And
exactly.
Don't even over here. Don't look at their women, bro. It's just they will fucking fuck you up, man. It's just a different world, different society for those guys, man. It's weird.
You know, or try to go into countries like, you know, just one to name a lot. They used to say one to name a few, but one to name a lot. You know, try to go into like Saudi Arabia or somewhere like that there and have a Bible on you. You know what I mean? You're gonna get the chop.
Oh, Saudi Arabia, you nailed it. Because there's a YouTuber I watch. He's a travel vlogger.
Mm-hmm.
He did 2 videos. He's in Saudi Arabia. He did 2 videos, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll do a lot more from her." And he did it, and then he posted, you know, the whole community thing and said, "All right, I had the cops come to me. Apparently, I must have recorded a woman inadvertently, and they said, do not record her while you're here anymore." So I stopped.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like inadvertently caught, like even with
Yeah, Chadeo, my father, my father's 70 years old now at the moment, but when the big oil boom happened in Saudi Arabia years ago in the 70s, he was over there, and he's been Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and he's just worked all his life over there until he retired when he was 65. Then he got leukemia, right?
No.
But I mind him telling me stories. And he wasn't, he's obviously not bullshitting. He says, they'd no military, protecting them. And they were in their compound, this, that, or the other. And guys were coming in and trying to bloody, there was nights guys were coming in trying to kidnap them. And he said they had a fight. They had a fight just to save their own lives. You know what I mean? He says it was just like balls to the wall. And that's my father. He's still alive. He's not well now at the moment. But you guys in the military, you could attest to this a lot more than what I can. But I'm hearing that from my own dad.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he said they had to scrap.
So let me ask a question right quick. Adam JB Games posted, "Is Colin Irish? I need confirmation."
Yes, I'm Irish. Yeah, Irish.
Right. But you live in the States.
Yep. I first came in 1986.
Okay.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Came back in 2000, and that's 22 years ago. And this is my home. This is my country.
That's the story Colin tells. Now, I looked up Colin, and what actually happened was in 1987, he applied for a Lucky Charms look-like contest in Andover, Maryland, when he was on vacation, and they kept him on. But then the union dissolved soon after, so he was kind of stuck. So he was a bootblack outside of a bus terminal for many, many years. And then he descended into a life of prostitution. He was, eating chicks out for $10 a pop down by the pier. It didn't work out too well. So he's here now in Virginia. I don't know how he got to Virginia, but that's the real story. Or maybe I just made it up. I don't know. Maybe I just make things up. I have no idea.
Maybe I did. Maybe I just made
it. It's crazy. No. Old coal mining country, or old coal mining town in Pennsylvania in 1986, and went back again. It was 1986. I was only ready to turn 12 years old. Ronald Reagan was president at that time. That just took him back to the era.
The Gepper, good old Ronnie. What do you think of Ronnie in the end of the day? You think he was good or bad for this country? Because a lot of the policies, I don't know. It's like some of the jailing policies I don't really agree with, and his war on drugs was kind of crazy. But he did. We got to give him credit for the Cold War stuff. He priced the Soviet Union out of existence. Really,
Yeah. No, I personally
I would say it was overall probably a decent thing. And towards the end, he was
60-40 in my book. 60-40, 60 good.
That's about right. Okay, that's about right.
60-40.
Like, dude,
towards the end, I was born under him.
Towards the end, he was out of it towards the end, bro. 87, 80, 89, he wasn't all there, man. He was Nancy was doing a lot of stuff for him because he had Alzheimer's, bro. Yeah. But he wasn't really doing any bad policies at that time. He was just right? They were just kind of misguided with the war on drugs thing. Everybody thought of it different back then. If we would have never, if we're being real, if we go back to Nixon, if Nixon didn't have his really weird policies on drugs, he'd probably be way better off placed. But hindsight's 2020. The whole rest of the world was doing it too. So it's not like America was alone in it. So.
And I don't hold it against these politicians. They're trying to do stuff based on right. Yeah. And it may not even be their belief, but they enact stuff to stay popular or whatever. You talk to them about it, they may be like, yeah, whatever.
It's a horrible sum game. You got to remain popular with a lot of people who probably don't even like you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, and especially nowadays, dude, you can't control any narratives. There's so much social media, YouTube, Twitter. Everybody's got an opinion. Trying to change somebody. If you're not. Like if that candidate's not 100% on board with everything you say, people are like, oh, I don't like this guy, and we're never gonna have a fucking a knight in shining armor like JFK kind of style anymore. It's just never gonna happen. No, with the way social media is, bro, it's just a crazy society.
Oh man, if JFK was president, now social media would have eaten him alive for some of the shit he did.
I've shut off from most of the media, and now I listen to more independent stuff because, you know, I just can't consume what the radical left
Or
puts
right.
out.
Or
Not,
right.
not even they're not even liberal Democrats anymore.
No.
It's radical.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
fucking
it's
wrong.
Both sides, man. It's so divided anymore. It's sickening. It's like, are you just watching out for your wallet? Or are you actually watching out for the
Hot cats, brother.
380 million people that live here? What are you watching out for? And it's just I personally can't do it anymore either. I'm with you on that, Colin. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I got my ballot for the primaries. I threw it on my grill and I threw it on my grill and just watched it go down because I'm like, I'm not going to be a part of this. I know my vote now doesn't count, but at the same time, it's like I can't do it. I'm over it. It doesn't matter who I vote for. If they win, there's going to be a lot of bad that they're going to bring in. I'm like, I keep my hands off it.
I hear what you're saying, and it's, you know, I cannot.
Presidential, yes, presidential is all I'll vote for anymore. But these local primary stuff,
no, yeah,
it's so rough anymore. It's like I can't deal with it anymore. Our governor, governor here has not governor. Sorry, the mayor of my city has no say. He's just a guy that smiles and waves and shakes hands and takes pictures. It's a city manager who controls it. And, he came in. He came in one way and went the other. It's just like I'm fucking done. I'm just so done.
Chadeo, I hear you. I hear you. I hear and I feel your pain, but I would still say, come November, still go cast your vote.
Oh yeah, 2024. Yeah, it'll
get
done in 2024.
For the big races. Yeah,
big races. I go for these small vehicles. I'm just like, I can't really research them. I'm a research junkie. Half these candidates on the ballots, it's like I put their name in, nothing comes up. It's like, well, what the hell? There's no history. There's no information coming up about them. Who am I actually voting for? I'm like, I'm not going to even touch it with a stick. I'm like, I'm not going there.
Well, there comes a time, my friend, when we have to run for office ourselves. I mean, we have to just take the system down from within. I mean, you got to exploit the system in order to make change. You really do, and. You know, in a contemporary environment, bro, we're going to need up from within. I think I had it pegged to run for governor this year on a libertarian ticket. I'm a little bit behind schedule because I'm a stoner.
For mayor?
But for mayor? I thought about running for mayor, but then I was like, nah, because it's too political. I just want to throw a pipe bomb into the system, and the best way to do it, I think, is libertarian governor candidate. I had the guy who ran last time on my show. His name is God, the fuck's that guy's name? Travis Irvine. I had him on. He went to Columbia. He's a little bit more wokish than most libertarians. But I think, dude, with this platform, YouTube, and I think, you know, I could listen to anybody, dude. I can listen to anybody talk. I can relate to people a little bit, you know what I mean? So I think I can pull that trigger. I just got to get the house cleaned up a little bit. I got some back end shit I got to get taken care of, credit issues, stuff like that. So I think 2026 might be the move. It depends, though. I mean, who knows what's gonna be in 4 years? You know what I mean? Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? We don't know. We never saw what happened 2.5 years ago when it hit.
Right, dude. If you were in high school or in college
now, too, I don't want to get into actual words of it, but there's shit going on now. It's like we didn't see this coming either. It's like you just don't know what the future is going to be.
Dude, think about the shit they taught. Think about the shit you learned in college, dude, and then like all those interview prep classes you went to. They never anticipated a remote working environment. They never anticipated any kind of pandemics, etc. So it's like, after a certain while, you just make it up as you go along and just hope for the best.
I got my master's degree remotely. Everybody I knew when I was working on my master's degree from 2014 to 2017, they're like, you're insane. Why are you doing this? And then bam, everything shut down. Everything was done remotely. I'm like, see, I was ahead of the curve because now I understand how things operate successfully working remotely. And that's why it's like when I came into where I'm working now a few months ago, I brought so many ideas to my boss. She brought it all the way up to the director and they're implementing them. And my boss is like, see, you were ahead of the curve by doing your You're
Yeah,
a degree, distance, remote, because she's like, you're ahead of the curve. You saw what worked with them, and you saw what didn't work with them, and
Well, they had distance learning classes when I got my degree too. I took a couple.
But they would mail you shit. It wasn't like online.
Well, the one was online. A couple classes were online. It was, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. At the in person, I was a horrible remote learner because I procrastinated, bro. I did like the whole course in 3 days. I was just like up. It was like, oh, I got another week. And when you're drinking at the time, you're in your 20s, you're getting fucked up.
Well, I did the same thing, but I was at the beginning of the semester, not to the end. I would knock that shit out as fast as I could, and it was just like my professor was like, "Holy crap, you're submitting this. This isn't even due for like 2 weeks, but you're dead on. Good job." I'm like, "Bam."
Bam.
Yeah, I was like, thank God, because I'm working.
I like what Sharp said down there. He said, I may start the beer party, beer in everyone's house. Okay, I'll run against you. I'll start the bourbon party.
Hey,
now you're pulling me in two different directions, Jody. What do I do?
Then they merge, and you guys can merge to be the beer and bourbon party.
We'll be like alcohol
party right there. President, vice president, bring in some of that bourbon, bring in some of that beer. Yeah. What's up, Teresa?
Girl?
How are you?
Teresa in the house. She's been posting some pics on Facebook. She got some cuteness going on.
Oh, that's what that is. Is that the Teresa we know from the community? I seen her on Facebook. I couldn't remember the last name. Yeah, she's a cutie. I remember that picture.
Yeah,
okay,
Teresa's awesome. I'm not
okay. Hey, give me like 10 minutes. I gotta go pick up Jimmy, bro. I'll be right back.
All right. I've got. That's about as much time as I have. I have until 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'm gonna have to just shut her down.
So. All right. Well, I'll just say goodbye then, because I gotta go get Jimmy in the cellar. I'll see you guys. This is Jody, Colin. See you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
As soon as Joey said that, looked at the time, I'm like, that's about all the time I have left. I mean, hell, that's over 3 hours today. Yeah, man.
I mean, what
it went fast. It went fast, and so did my 6-pack, because that's all I have left in the 6-pack I bought earlier. Yes.
Oh, Teresa says she just posted a pic. I gotta go see.
Yeah.
You heading for a pint? You heading for a pint?
Oh, look at that.
I am. I'm headed to the brewery with a friend. It sounds like it's just me and my buddy who's picking me up. So when he comes here, I'm like, well, now we have options. Where do you want to go? We do not have to go to 222. We can go to Dry Dock. We could go to Launchpad. Where do you want? I'm asking where he wants to go. Oh, wow. My friend Wade just dropped the pic too. And my friend Wade, she's so beautiful. But it's like she's my sister, and I'm like, I can't look at you that way. I feel dirty, but man. All right, Teresa, I'm pulling it up now. Oh, damn. God damn, Teresa. I love it.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, how are you doing? Haven't seen you and Warzone in a while. Oh, to Teresa. Yeah, I haven't seen Ann do Warzone in a little while either.
I was watching Ann the other night on Warzone.
Was it okay? I must have been busy.
Well, she was on there with Eclectic and some others, and they actually won the whole freaking thing. It was the first time I'd ever seen them win.
Oh wow, they ran with EB and they took it.
Yeah, they took it.
Man, EB is a gamer, man. You see him do his reaction videos, and you forget that he's a gamer. And then you see him getting those games. You're like, damn. There's a reason I stopped gaming is because I know I suck, and I finally realized I'm not a great gamer.
Well,
sorry, gamer. That's your name right there,
okay,
but I'm not
a
very good gamer, and I'm like, it's not good for my channel.
He was the general of that.
Yeah.
Because when you get Crazy Ann and Marcedale and Teresa and just like them together, it is hilarious, but they don't ever win.
Yeah, good banter. Yeah, man. It's awesome.
Well, I say they don't ever. I don't know. Maybe they have. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Mm-hmm. But Teresa is one of those that she don't know how cute she is. She might.
I think she does.
She might know. She might know. Mm-hmm. She got them eyes.
No. I know her eyes. That's the thing. I was talking to Roman, and Teresa hung out with Roman yesterday, Roman Filer, and he's like, holy shit, Teresa's eyes are just like done. Beautiful, beautiful eyes. I'm just me, people.
I'm just
yeah,
me, people.
really
Yeah,
important.
you got the hypnotic. That
You got those eyes, and such a great friend, such a sweetheart. I've chatted with her, and I'm like,
I guarantee you, if I was in an argument with somebody and I needed somebody to step in,
oh, it'd be her,
and do an intense stare and go, we about to calm this situation down, it would be her. Because
she would drop it like that. She would calm the situation like
and
that.
she's gonna be like, that.
Yeah.
All right, we good. And she didn't say shit. And we'd be like, yeah, we all good.
That's a great trick to have, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, hell, I would see. Yeah, so we know, yeah. Oh my God, it's so funny. Oh, that's so good.
Good stuff, lads. Yeah, good conversation tonight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I've had fun. Up
Let me see something. I'll look up something. At brewing. Let me see what Food Truck Launchpad has. Depends on where my friend and I are going to go tonight. It's just he and I. Beer for events. Honor events. Today is June 13th. Yeah, Monday the 13th.
Oh, see, that's the look behind the eyes, Teresa. We know you would whoop some ass if you had to. We know you would.
Yeah.
What that look says. Don't get me wrong. I will pin you down.
Oh. Oh, man. Let's pull up this food truck real quick. Hold on. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, I done got off the pic now. It's out there on Facebook. It's out there on Facebook.
All right. I got a few minutes. My friend said he's leaving his house at 6, so or 8 p.m. Eastern.
What time are you off? 8 o'clock, Chad?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap her up here in about 4 minutes. So if you want to grab another beer, you can.
Yeah, I was just going to grab one there.
Grab one. That's all I got left. I'm out of beer after this.
All right.
Wow. No, Teresa, we ain't gonna show it on here. We're gonna make people go look you up on Facebook, and they're gonna like.
It's crying in the rain.
Yeah, exactly, Bourbon.
Oh yeah, no, Kathy Bates though, she got words. Kathy will twist your mind if you ain't careful.
Oh, Kathy, yeah, from the face swaps I've seen on Samantha Lee's. Oh yeah, she'd just have to glare at me and be like, "I'm sorry."
Here's the thing, you know how like when you wash dishes, you have like a dish rag and you scrub everything and you clean all the dishes and then you wring that fricker out at the end. That's what, like, she takes your mind and rubs it in all this shit and then wrings it out and lays it, down.
Yeah. Right.
That's Kathy. So be ready.
Kathy. Yeah, Kathy's. I love Kathy. She's awesome. I wish she would have come up tonight, but I know you might be busy. But
well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing that really impressed me with Kathy one night. There was a difficult person on the stream. And she was handling that person, but everybody was trying to jump in and like take up for Kathy. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get quiet. I'm just going to watch this shit unfold. And Kathy does this thing like, well, honey, you need to let me talk. And then they would keep going. She's like, if I can say this. And then all of a sudden, they're like, okay, fine. What the hell you want to say? And she goes, correct.
Yeah.
And just ripped them in half. And I was like, okay, there you go. Just everybody shut the frick up.
Yep, that's how I am. If I'm on a panel and Kathy wants to speak, I just
And she's not going to talk over people. She's going to get quiet. But you got.
But I get quiet when Kathy wants to talk. I get quiet, and I'm trying to do it with others too. It's just like, all right, Kathy's speaking. Yep. But oh yeah.
Go get him, boy.
That's how much beer I have left. Just a little bit. Beer.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Is that your last your beer right there?
It's the last I have. I bought a 6-pack. 6 hours ago, and it's gone.
That's your problem, man. Always buy 12. Always.
I know, but if I buy it, wait a minute, wait. Oh, there was more.
Oh, Chadeo.
Oh,
Where's your
look at
reserves? You got to get your reserves, bro.
I know, but if I buy a 12-pack, they don't sell this beer in 12 packs. It's 6 only, and that's the issue. The 12-pack that brewery sells are a variety pack, but I'm like, I would love to get a 12-pack of that beer. I may convince my friend when he picks me up here in 15 minutes or so, hey, let's go up to Dry Dock. Let's have a beer up there. Because I'll be walking out with probably like a case of just dry dock beer on my way out. Like, yep, we're good to go. Most of it will be
I'm gonna be in touch with Colin here. I need your info as well. Hey, can you send me an email to bourbonbounty2019@gmail.com? It's just all together.
Bourbon. I haven't put out any music, and I'm not promoting myself now, Chadeo. I'm sorry, but I haven't put out any music in about 3 years or something. But on YouTube, Colin McManaman, my name, and I've got some music up there that I love to play. And yeah, man, just I follow your channel, and give me a like on there, or and
no, I'll put my email in the private just so we can connect. I mean, you're so close to me, man.
Just chit chat. You guys could probably do a meetup or something. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Exactly.
Colin Bourbon meetup.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we're not that far apart at all. Yeah.
Well, you may be gone when I get back, and if you are, that's fine. But I got to go use the bathroom.
Kathy, I know. I thought about that. I was thinking of picking up two 6-packs of this. I get paid on Wednesday, and I may actually do that because I went through that like it was water, just like that. I'm like,
oh, I hear you, Chadeo.
It's so good. I mean, it's 79.3 degrees inside my in this area right now. It's almost 80 degrees in here, and my air conditioner has been running nonstop for the last week. It just cannot keep up. So thank goodness it's Monday. Thank goodness I'm getting together with a friend, going to a brewery, just getting out of here, going to air conditioning. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel bad for my cats. But my mom even said, she's like, look, if you, Lucy, and Bailey need to stay the night at my house, you three are welcome. Now that she flat out said, now that Stella's gone.
Oh, Chadeo, I was going to ask you, did you lose Stella?
Yeah, Stella passed away about 2 months ago. Yeah.
I didn't know. She was always your champion on the arm.
Right here. Yeah, she passed away the day before, like literally the day before I went to Florida. It was almost a relief because my neighbor was going to watch him. I told him the day before, I said, Stella may go while you're watching them. I think she had a hunch I was about to leave, so she just basically said, all right, it's my time to go. Go. It's my time to go to Skeet and Mojo. Go to my friends. And she passed at home in front of my refrigerator. I found her like 5 a.m. while I was coming to my computer to kind of check up for my flight 24 hours later. And I just had a split moment, like, and I remember I yelled no and ran downstairs, sat on the edge of my bed and said, actually, that's not bad timing. It's okay. It's okay. I knew she was, she was a large girl. She had diabetes. I couldn't afford to take care of her diabetes. I knew it was coming. It's just like, she's now out of that pain. She's fine. And I was okay with it. So I'm down. I have Bailey and Lucy, and those two are like this. Bailey and Lucy are best buddies. They're always hanging out together. Right now, they're snuggling on one of my hoodies on the floor together. So those two are best friends.
Awesome.
So it worked out. It worked out. It's okay, man. Yeah, it worked out. And my mom said, if it hits like 100 degrees, you don't have a word. If it's 100 degrees outside, I'm picking you three up, and your asses are coming to my house for the night. And grab your work stuff because you'll be working remotely out of my house the next day. So,
Yeah, bro.
I just told my mom she has like a lot of like valuable ice skating figurines. I said, you're gonna have to move those from the top 2 shelves, even if you throw them on top of the dining room table in the middle, just to protect them. What's up?
That's what cats do. They walk along the shelf.
Well, no, they don't smack stuff off the shelf, but what they would do is they'll want to walk in through the shelf, and there could be an accident, like a hip bump, knocking something over. So it's like, just put those up.
I guess that cat I had was an asshole cat. It would sit there like this.
Oh, Bailey kind of does the same thing.
Push it off.
But Bailey's move is such an asshole move. I could have shit on the edge of my coffee table, but walk under the coffee table and whip it with his tail. Like sometimes I'll be sitting here, you'll hear a beer can fall over. Yeah, that's Bailey just knocking it over with his tail. It's like, you little shit.
Man, we had a cat. We had a cat that would sit there, and it would get your attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look up there, and you're like, "What?" And it goes.
Kathy, I'm gonna be getting air conditioning in the fall and a new furnace. I'm gonna finance it because I can't deal with this shit anymore. I'm done.
Good Lord, you don't have air conditioning?
I don't have central air. I've lived in this place for 10 and a half years without central air, and now I'm at the point I've become that grumpy old man. Like, fuck it, I'll just get it installed. It's time. I can't do it this time of the year because everything's just the prices are so inflated just naturally from the summer. It's not worth it now. So I'll suffer through one more summer this summer, and come late September or October, I'm gonna get a guy over here and add the central air unit. I'll run that a little bit, and then I'll get a new furnace, and I'm
come July and August. I hope we don't have a memorial.
No, you won't. You won't. Because push comes to shove, my mom, like I said, my mom said, you guys can come over here. Push comes to shove, it's bad. You get a text from like, Mom, I'm sitting on my couch, sweating my ass off, and it's showing it's like 85 degrees in my house, or like even like over like 83. She's like, no, you guys are coming over here. I can't let the cats go through that. It's not fair to them.
Well, I had a 30 by 10 foot. Like when I lived in Texas, I had 10 acres. We had a shop, and I built a 30 by 10 foot shop or room. It was like a hotel room. Right? It had a bed, TV mounted, dining table, little kitchenette area, and we put a unit in the window. And it was one of those air conditioner heater things. You could switch it back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I have. It cannot keep up with my vaulted ceilings. It just. Once the temperature hits 90 degrees, it cannot keep up.
Well, put it in a smaller room and then go, like, everybody retreat to that room.
I know. I mean, even my bedroom, I have a tower fan that's phenomenal. But once it hits 90 degrees, they just naturally cannot keep up here. They're just blowing that hot air around. But at least it's airflow. And that's how I fell asleep last night. I'm like, yeah, it's warm air, but it's just that consistent. It's
well, let me tell you, I had this
took me out.
Exactly 30 by 10 by 8 foot. Okay, 30 by 10 by 8 foot high.
Oh.
One unit in a window cooled that room in Texas.
I know.
We had triple digits for over.
But I can't put a traditional window unit in any of my windows, or the HOA will find me. So I have this portable air conditioning unit, and they came after me last year because of it. And I'm like, oh, well, we see you have this AC unit. We see you have a hose coming to the window. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't go beyond the screen, so it's not your problem. Well, it's not universal to the rest of the community. I'm like, then help me. I said, okay, then finance my air conditioner unit, and I'll be fine. Well, we won't do that. I'm like, then if you find me for this, we're going to have to go to the state level courts because I'm just doing what I can because anything within the windows inside my townhouse, that's my responsibility, and that's okay. This does not extend outside the window. It just goes up against the screen. and blows out that hot air, or it sucks the air in to cool it down. There's nothing that breaks any HOA rules, but the HOA lady came by and said, "Yeah, I'll be joining your board soon, and I'm gonna shake shit up around here, and you're gonna just basically like lose your shit." So this year, I think it's next month, July, ballots will come out to nominate new members to the board of the HOA. All my neighbors said your name's going on. I'm like, they're going to hate me so much, but you know what? What I'm going to convince them to do is going to be beneficial with your money, and that's it.
I will never, ever buy a house in an HOA.
I had no choice. It didn't matter what townhouse I bought. I couldn't afford any single family home 10.5 years ago. It had to
There
be
you
a
go, brother.
townhouse.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but no, I haven't had that. We're good. But yeah, I mean, I'm stuck, and they just finally turned on the sprinkler system 2 days ago. Well, the grass is so far dead at this point. There's no point. They might as well just let it burn out and just call it a year.
Yeah,
It's just like they should have
100
turned that
degrees.
on.
Damn.
Right, they should have turned it on right after that last snowstorm we got, because it was a fluke storm. That was like the absolute last weekend of May. And usually we're done with snow early May. And we got one last snowstorm with 5 inches. That shit melted like that. Because the air after that storm passed through, the air was 80 degrees. And like, the AC can handle it, or the sprinkler system can handle it. I mean, it was just one quick little storm that came through with a little bit of a cold snap. That's it. And we did not go below 32 degrees. So it's like, no, the sprinkler system should have been on right around that time. But waiting an extra 2 weeks, the grass is browning. It's not looking good.
Yeah, man. Summer.
Yep.
I would just tell my HOA, if you make me take my internal air conditioner that doesn't extend beyond the screen down,
yeah,
my ghost will sue your ass for my death.
Oh yeah, yeah. No shit. No shit. Yeah, 79.3. My bedroom, which is technically the basement, my basement is 78 degrees right now. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. I'm done. I mean, this is it. I'm gonna suffer through this one last summer. Now that my mom gave me the option to bring Bailey and Lucy over if it gets that bad.
Man, we're not all the way into summer yet.
Oh no, this is basically this is the front end. This is the first few days of it, and I'm like, this is miserable. And my mom's like, if it gets to the point, text me. Grab a couple cat carriers for them. Bring them to my house. I have a litter box here. I bought some litter. Have some cat food. We're ready to go.
All right.
So, and she has some bowls that she'll put up for them. So we're good to go. But we'll see, guys. But yeah, we're almost 8:15 Eastern, and no, Mr. Everything Spicy Phil is going live here in about 28 minutes. So let me grab his link real quick if I can and drop it there. Phil's a good friend of mine. He's a great dude.
Yeah, we're going to be jumping over.
Yeah, let me grab the link for Phil, and I'll drop that in YouTube and send you guys this way.
Bourbon, I'm sending you. I'm gonna touch base with you on Gmail. So.
Okay. Yeah. And we'll coordinate, because I won't remember what all you said about the channels and area and all that. But we can talk, we can chat offline on the email, and we'll coordinate everything. And I'd like to do, something, get together, whole thing.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, in the chat, there's the link to Everything Spicy's chat. Head over there. He starts in 17 minutes or so, but I'm going to wrap it up so I can kind of cool down real quick before I head out with my phone. I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been a blast, a longer Monday Mingle than I've had in a long time. This has been awesome. You all rock. I'll see you guys over at Phil's. Cheers.